Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pop Culture Beatdown. Number 11, I think this is now 11. We've been doing this 11 weeks.
Wow.
If you can believe that. Yeah, holy cow! How time flies and does
Thank you, Gina.
things like that. How are you guys doing, my fellow musketards?
Wonderful.
I'm currently freezing my dick off. It's so cold in my house.
I'm sweating.
I have to bundle up more in the summertime than I do in the wintertime. My wife keeps this place like an ice box because I'm pretty sure she's an idiot.
I wish we could do that here. I'm literally sweating my ass off.
I wish I was sweating my ass off. I am so cold right now. I'm shivering. Actually, my legs are shivering.
Oh, what about your timbers? Are they shivering too?
Yes.
Are you shivering your timbers?
Me timbers.
Yeah.
Are shivering. Yeah. So how are you? How are you guys doing?
I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm doing good. It's been an interesting day. Let me see. Nothing crazy to report. It was just, it was class was the usual whatever. Had a bunch of like technical weird difficulties for some fucking reason. And the genius that I am sometimes, because I'm like the camera that I'm speaking to you guys in now, it's an attachment. It's like a USB, right? Like a USB whatever. And that's what I needed to take to the class because I had a guest speaker and whatever. Oh, and guess what? Mike forgot the fucking camera for a guest speaker who was supposed to be from the industry, by the way, who's a good friend of mine. Thank God he's a good friend of mine. Talking to my class, so we had to work around it. I had to so I'm trying to think how we fucking did because I was just gonna use my phone and just so he could at least see the class. But he didn't want to fucking do that for whatever reason. He just no, it's better this way. Like, okay, cool. So I had to like what do you call it? Move whenever he wanted to move to show something, I would have to move it for the class and whatever. So it was awkward, but I think but the guys seemed to be okay, and they were like, oh yeah, it's fine. We got what we needed. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, but I was the genius. I'm the professor, and I fucking forgot the. Goddamn fucking of all the things to forget. I go fucking camera. Oh, okay.
It happens.
What about you, Quigley? What's up with you, man?
Oh, just weird, man. It's just a weird freaking day,
Yeah.
Just got up after not sleeping again. Well, actually, I never got up. I was up all night, put the kids off to school, had a couple of 2-3 hours sleep, and yeah, it's kind of started cleaning the house, and one kid melted down not to go to jiu-jitsu, so I had to fight him for 10 minutes and gave up, and then took my other one, said, I'm done with you. I'll deal with you the next time, and went to jiu-jitsu.
Like, wait, he didn't want to go to jiu-jitsu? Or
no.
He freaked out at jiu-jitsu. Oh, he
didn't want to go. No, he's not wanting to go lately. I don't know why when we get there he has a blast. I guess it's because he has to stop watching TV or stop playing a game. He doesn't want to leave. He's 5.
Goddamn 5-year-olds. They think they know shit, and they don't know a goddamn thing.
I think when he turns 6 in a few months, he'll be in his older brother's class. He'll want to go more.
Okay. Interesting.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sean, any poop stories? No poop or vomit today?
No.
No?
No, the kids are fine. They're fine.
The full moon pass, that's what it is.
Everything's fine. They I don't know.
Kids are feral.
They are feral. Sometimes it is. It has to be moon related. I think they're actually lunatics. But no, right now everything's okay. I'm tired though. All the streaming.
Yeah.
No. What? You stream for 6 hours and you're back to back and you're tired? What the fuck?
Yeah. And tonight is the Canadian election, so my wife and I had to go out and vote. And then so we did that.
For who? For what's the election though?
The federal election, whether or not we will remain in a tyranny or we will just put a band-aid on a bullet hole. That's what's
the the return so far? They don't air.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't actually know the results. I might once we wrap up our little nerd show here, I might do a stream specifically on that. I don't know, but there's been some sketchy business.
Of course.
No.
The liberals have
Politics.
have taken a look down south to America, and they're like, how do those Democrats do all that shady business? Let's do that too. And so for a very long time, Election Canada has been an organization that's been solid as a rock. Very, very little corruption, and all of a sudden in the last couple of years, it's been blatant. You're like, where the hell has this been? This is like new. It's really, really crazy. And yeah, I don't know, but I see Christopher is
Hello.
Christopher's handsome face. His many handsome faces is in the chats. Yes, so Christopher, that's the wrong Gina faces that you're putting in there. Let me help you with that. There you go. Those are the correct Gina faces.
No. These are right there. There you go.
Yeah.
The
Or
hell are
maybe
those?
they're feet.
Oh no,
They're your
Hey,
emojis. They're supposed to be feet. Hold on.
I have one with feet.
Oh, there we go. There, that's this one. There we go.
There we go. All right.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so we have one of your people on YouTube. Hello, YouTube viewer.
Hello.
Okay, so our first story is Star Wars: The Search for More Money. Sounds
Darnell, no.
Jewish to me.
Funny, she doesn't look Jewish.
She doesn't look Druish.
Don't come at me because I can quote that entire fucking movie. Do not. Yeah. You don't
I
want to
love
do that.
I love that movie.
Mhm.
It's one of my favorite movies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
There's 4 movies I can quote: Airplane, Basketball, Orgasmo, and that.
Orgasmo. I love Orgasmo. It's a stunt cock.
What's a
Star Wars: The Search for More Money is set to be the biggest re-release of a Star Wars film in the Disney era. And speaking of that, I see Nate in the chat. Hello, Nate, my friend. I'm glad you're here, buddy. I think even Nate said he was going to go
He went Saturday, yeah.
Saturday.
nice.
So
Nice.
it is drawing in the people.
Yes. I think what isn't one of the top grossing movies of the week?
Yeah.
Or the
No,
top?
it is the top. I think. I don't think it's here. I don't. As of right now, I don't think it's supplanted Sinners, but I think it's like literally right below it. But it doesn't matter because worldwide, domestically, it's made 25 million, but worldwide, over the week, it made like $43 million.
Mm-hmm.
Basically in free money because it's not like you made the movie and then you got to. So it's like if you dug in your couch cushions and suddenly found $43 fucking million. You know
Disney,
what
take note.
I'm saying?
Hollywood, take note.
Yeah.
Hollywood's a fucking shit show.
So I do have to point out that Coach Joyce has gifted 5 subscriptions. Joyce, you're a maniac. I love you deeply and in ways that can only make one's undercarriage tingle. Thank 5. That's crazy. It's super
Yeah.
appreciated. I
Yes.
adore you so very much.
That is ridiculous. Thank you.
And let's see who got them. Oh, it hasn't figured it out yet. Well, when it does, I will. Joyce, I'm just over the moon with you. You are just truly amazing. Thank you. I'm really chuffed by that. That's throwing me off my game a little bit with your kindness, Joyce. All right, so I guess we're jumping ahead a little bit.
Sorry.
No, it's
No,
fine. It's
no,
fine.
no.
Just put carts before horses, Darnell. It's fine. So Sinners is still number 1. Uh, Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. It's almost weird, kind of saying that. It is in number 2
Mm-hmm.
in 2,800 theaters. That's is that a lot? Depends on the context.
I mean, like if you for context, if you look at the top 5, top 10, everything is over 3,000 theaters. So this is basically a 1,000, almost 800 to 1,000 theaters less, and it's still making shit tons of money. You know what I'm saying? So
this gross, is this gross what it has made this week, or is this
no,
forever?
No, over the weekend. That's what it made domestically. That's it.
Total. Here's the total gross.
That's the total. 405 domestically. That's what it's made. Yes.
That's
total.
with this release and the previous release.
Correct. Yes. In other words, when it
made 405
in America alone, just America.
$405 million.
Yeah. Internationally, I think you can double that number. It's close. If it's not $1 billion, it's really fucking close to $1 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has Star Wars ever made money?
It used to.
No. I mean,
it used to.
Has it ever made money? Wink.
Yeah.
No.
Let me check my notes.
Hold on.
Nope.
Wait.
Nope.
Because isn't Star Wars one of those franchises that used to make more money than what God could make? Figuratively, choice. Don't be mad at me. But then it never made money, so actors wouldn't have to get paid out. Isn't it one of those? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So yes, it was one of those. I don't. All right, Joyce, I can't believe you. I love you so much. All right, so 25 as okay. So is $25.5 million a lot for this opening weekend
for a re-release? Okay, so first of all, again, they didn't make the movie; they just re-released it. That's the first thing. Okay. The second thing is, this is the second opening or biggest opening or whatever you want to call it, only to A New Hope when they re-released New Hope, which was 35 million, I believe. Mm-hmm. And that was back in the 90s, so that wasn't
97.
Yeah, 97 yeah. when they re-released
the special editions. Yeah,
exactly. Yes, for the special editions.
Yeah.
But that's still ridiculous. That's still a ridiculous amount. Just found money. In your couch cushions, Mickey Mouse or Walt or whoever,
Iger, we found $25 million over here.
That Rachel Zegler lost us, but we found it again. So we're gonna just kind of like pretend that we didn't do that.
This.
Yeah. There we go.
So the Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary. Can you mean 20 years ago? Oh my God! 20 years ago was Star Wars' final shining moment.
Yeah.
Although I did like. Listen, maybe it's a hot take. I liked Rogue One.
Yes, absolutely. I loved it.
It's fine. It wasn't like a terrible woke shitty movie. It was good. Yeah.
The parts I found were slow, but I loved it overall. Yeah.
I thought Rogue One was good. Like, I don't know. It was just good.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of filled the hole a little bit. People were kind of, but I mean that was basically it wasn't bad. It was the action, the cinematography. I mean, everyone's last or favorite moment is the last 30 seconds of the film.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the main character girl. I mean, she was pretty.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not one to get emotional at movies. There's like on one hand, I can count how many times I've gotten like actually sad during a movie or felt a lump in my chest. That's one of them. At the end, when they're watching the planet blowing up, coming towards them, that's like that got to me, dude, big time.
No, but think about that statement. Rogue One is the one that not only you remember. I'm fairly certain it made money, but that you remember. Of the three big Disney trilogy, you're like, oh, I remember Rogue One, which is tiny, smaller film that like should
I remember more what happened in the theater than what happened on the screen for those three movies. I remember, I remember everything that happened, like the conversations I had before, during, and after the movie, who I was sitting next to, what we talked about, the phone call received during the last movie and had to step out for, all this stuff. You know, I remember that. I don't even remember miss these fucking movies, barely.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember. Was it the second one? The second Disney? Yeah, I believe it was the second.
Last Jedi.
Last Jedi. I remember this very vividly. I was sitting next to my buddy, and I can't. What was the fuck? Oh, the fucking when Luke Skywalker burns or when they burn the
tree.
The tree. Me and him looked at each other like. That was my fucking face. Both of us just looked because we knew what was happening. Like symbolically, like what they were fucking doing. Because he and I are huge, movie nerd. Not only just fans of the franchise, whatever, but like huge movie buffs and nerds and whatever. And we just look at each other like, these motherfuckers really did it. They just want to burn this fucking IP to the ground. That's it. That's what I felt like that scene symbolized.
Yeah.
On a macro level or whatever.
Yeah, agreed. I thought the same thing.
So I was done. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You want to burn this to the ground. Okay.
So yeah, let's look at this two things in context here. You got that scene, right there.
Yep.
Luke Skywalker. It's time for the Jedi to end.
Yep.
The EU comics. Luke Skywalker, same old bearded looking dude. The Jedi are coming back. I'm bringing the Jedi back.
Yep.
It's time they come back. Like, which one people bought more of?
Oh,
Comics.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's a good question.
Yeah.
Which one people still talk about finally years later?
Yeah.
10 years later, 20 years later.
Yeah, I really remember the EU not necessarily getting a ton of respect back then, or back in the day, 10, 15 years ago, or even a little bit further back. I kind of remember, not necessarily among like the hardcore fans, but like outside of the hardcore fans,
normies. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they just kind of, whatever.
Oh, it's Star Wars. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Which is hilarious because if they had stuck to that, I bet you Disney there'd be so much money, Disney would not know what to do with it.
No. You know what? It's 8 years since that last atrocity.
Yeah.
They still hate it. 8 years after the prequels, people were talking good about them.
Yeah. Well, because that's the thing, and I'm glad this came out. The prequels were not like as goofy as goofy as Lucas is at love scenes and romantic shit and whatever, because he is, by the way, like he's not good at writing that kind of stuff.
No.
That's not his thing.
Here.
Or apparently making out with your sister when you don't know it's your sister, whatever. But
everyone gets one.
It's a mulligan. But he didn't hate it. He didn't make it with hatred in his heart. He like wanted to make something cool and like put it out and like wanted to say and it had something to say, right? Whereas the Disney trilogy had nothing to say and basically wanted to flip the bird to everyone. Okay.
Because that's the thing now. I'm gonna subvert your expectations.
Subvert your expectations.
And
yes.
fuck you, hardcore fans.
Yes.
That's Disney now.
We need to own the chuds. Yes, that was own the fucking chuds.
We need to cut off our bankroll.
Yeah. But Sean, you said you've seen Sith, right? You've seen when it came out.
Yeah, because the big thing about that, right, was it was this was going to be the one. This is it. Darth Vader becomes Darth Vader. Yeah. We finally see the turn. We've kind of, as it's gone on, Anakin is looking a little more sickly as it goes on. He's getting a little more cancerous or whatever, and his chemo is obviously not going well. And it's because he looks like a fucking cancer patient. He's all sweaty and all that. And no, I'm not. I was playing with my little Lego Formula One car. Anyways, and I was reading it.
That's what he calls it.
I was also reading an email because people are a bunch of people are wanting me for Canadian election streams, and there's only so much of me to go around. And so I don't know. I don't know what to do because I stream every day, but everyone's like, oh, what about this day? What about this? I'm like, I stream
happened-
every day.
This happens when you hit the big time, dude.
This happens when you. I haven't hit anything really, but yeah, like Anakin was finally going to be the guy, and then we got it at the end. It was a lot. I don't know if it. I need to rewatch it. It might have been a little underwhelming, but it was still good. We saw it, and then we could then put the things in order, and it was great. And then all we had to do was then carry on, and we had such high hopes. And Rogue One, and then when Vader was still alive, and he was awesome, and then it just got shitty. It got
And
shittier.
we got
and
Andor
shittier
and Kenobi and
and
Andor season
shittier.
2.
and shittier and shittier, and now I won't
And then-
watch a Star Wars film.
And on top of that, then they lit Mandalorian on fire too. It's like, oh, we have a hit. Oh, okay, cool. We're gonna light that on fire too. Like, fuck. man.
I can't name one show episode, Star Wars show episode, or movie since Disney purchased them that people. Give me 1 second, guys. I got a dad for. I want to make a point. But I got a dad for a second.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
dad.
cool.
Go be dad.
I'm cool. I'm cool with being dad. But yeah, so it just got it just got shittier and shittier, and it's really really sad. Like a comment I had put up on the screen a moment ago is Joyce had a Star Wars wedding, right? Like she had a Star Wars
That's
wedding,
awesome. That's
right?
awesome.
And
Yeah.
that is awesome because Joyce
Yeah.
is awesome, and now she
Yeah.
won't watch a Star Wars property. So the fact that you have people going from that extreme, because if you have a Star Wars wedding, you're probably
A fan.
well a fan or an
fucking-
odd duck, to not watching it, that's a big shift. That's what they've done to people who genuinely love the thing. They've turned them,
into Sith.
into people who hate it. People like Joyce are now anathema to that product.
Mm-hmm. Dude, how many Star Wars weddings people had in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, early 2000
ton, man.
teens?
A
Now there's
ton.
nothing.
To even
Yeah.
Fogg, who
Nothing.
is our lovable, friendly quasi troll, says I like Star Wars a lot.
And he's not joking. He's being serious.
And that's a genuine. That's a genuine
Yeah.
Yeah.
comment, right? And
Oh.
and so it's just like
What
Oh,
were we
okay,
what were
okay.
we gonna say, dude?
So, name me one episode of a Star Wars TV show or movie since Disney had purchased them that has been released that there have been reactions for that people went absolutely apeshit, except for Mando season 2 season finale when Grandmaster Skywalker walks up the elevator
Oh, that's
and just fucking destroys a whole platoon of those troopers.
that was what I was gonna say. That's literally the only moment. Yeah, that I can
That's
think
the-
of
yes.
that I can
Is it-
literally go, oh yeah.
Only thing Disney has released Star Wars related that people. I mean, I watched dozens of reaction videos of like compilations, and people are like I think the crying might be a little too much, but like people were legitimately crying for that. People were like, "This is what we've waited 30 years for." Like people my age, they were just like, "This is it. This is what we
Yeah.
wanted." Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I get goosebumps just talking about those epic videos I watched.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Hold on. I never saw the newer ones at glance. They
Did you see the meme of where
Thank you.
Finn says they fly now and Poe goes they fly now. Now it says they rape now and Poe goes yeah they rape now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the
No,
Andor episode.
that's what we got.
Yeah.
No, that's what we've been fucking
Yeah.
reduced to. Yeah.
yeah. So Revenge of the Sith, the 20-year anniversary re-release, set to break the Phantom Menace's box office record. You know what I'm still fucking cheesed about?
Hmm.
The storyline of Darth Jar Jar never coming to the forefront like it was supposed to be. It was all supposed to be Darth Jar Jar. I'm sad about it.
yeah.
I wonder if that happened if his talking mannerisms would have changed and he would have just like sounded like a Sith Lord he would have gone from goofy, yeah, right, to
Yeah.
fucking sounding like fucking the Emperor or some shit.
I can
Like,
still see. I can see him stop like talking that weird talk and just kind of talking
and
normal.
just like
Yeah.
The Usual Suspects, fucking Kaiser
Yes,
Soze.
Virgil Kent. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pull a Soze. Yeah,
Another thing about the prequels, and I laugh. It's funny, but it's true. When Padme walks out of the little ship at the inn in Mustafar, she's like, Anakin. She's like, oh my God, Anakin. Tell me okay. You've had kids. You have kids.
yeah.
I have kids.
Yeah.
You do. I keep forgetting you do.
Yeah.
You know. Tell me that Padme would have walked out, hand on her back, waddling. Anakin, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Come on,
Pissed,
come on.
angry, pissed, bloated.
Yeah, my feet are swollen. I want to go home. It's hot.
No, that's what I keep saying. That's the goofiness that is Lucas. Lucas can't write like just the
No.
you know what I mean? Like I understand it in the greater like you need like within the context of the Star Wars universe, but like within that like he doesn't quite know how to the romantic or like you just said like the levity where clearly a pregnant woman would be not happy in that situation. So yeah.
I just
But
love you. Come home. No.
He's no.
She'd throw a shoe at him or something. And
No, that would not have happened.
So the re-release of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, is expected to become one of the highest-grossing openings when it comes to Disney-era Star Wars re-releases. In the celebration of its 20th anniversary, the third prequel film has been re-released in theaters for moviegoers to enjoy. The re-release also nearly coincides with a recent Star Wars celebration and the release of Andor Season 2. At the former Star Wars actor Hayden Christensen was announced to return as Anakin Skywalker in Ahsoka Season 2. Really?
Ahsoka.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to be in Ahsoka Season 2?
Yep.
Apparently. Yeah.
Oh my God, what is he, like 1,000 years old now?
No, dude, he's our age, man. I think, like, right? He's like 30.
He's like late 30s, early 40s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not 1,000 years old now.
He's also in better shape than we are.
That's
Yeah.
also facts.
He's got money and a trainer and.
Oh, he's older than me. Holy shit, he's 44.
Okay, so.
Okay, yeah, he's a little bit older. Okay, I mean than me. I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah. I thought he was slightly younger than me, but yeah, 44. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So according to Deadline, the re-release is expected to make $21 to $23 million during its opening weekend. We got 25, didn't it?
Again, yeah.
This came out before.
Yeah, this came out. I think I believe this was Saturday when this came out. This article came out.
Yeah.
That movie's not gonna hit $1 billion. I'm sorry.
Which one?
The Mandalorian and Grogu right there in the middle of the page.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna hit $1 billion.
No.
Predicting Mandalorian will hit $1
No
billion.
way.
No, I don't think so.
No, you fucked that up. No, they fucked that one up too. Yep. Nope. Ask Gina Carano if it's gonna make $1 billion.
Rogue One
You will.
only made $2 million internationally. Is that true?
Oh.
It wasn't well received.
Yeah.
I liked it.
outside of the U.S. I'm saying outside of the
Yeah.
U.S. Yeah. When
The prequel seemed to be experiencing a resurgence in support, which could be partly attributed to Hayden Christensen's recent return to the franchise. No, it's because the new ones
No.
suck.
Yeah.
It's because
No,
the new ones suck.
No, let's be honest, for fuck's sake.
The
Come on.
new ones suck, and so that makes the prequels, which sucked, look really, really good,
By
and
comparison,
the originals
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
No,
But yeah,
because again, they weren't made like I know the prequels can be a little goofy in certain parts, but they weren't made with hatred. They weren't made with this like they didn't like.
Yeah.
George Lucas wasn't trying to like fucking own his own fan base. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to subvert expectations.
Yeah. No, dude. Fucking yes.
It all goes back to when he got with Iger and told Iger, look, here's 7, 8, and 9. take them, use them as an outline.
No. Meh.
Iger
Bye.
went to the Lucasfilm after that meeting and said, "We have nothing. Start from scratch."
Fuck.
And then was it Kathleen Kennedy said, "We have nothing to pull from. No books, no comics, no anything."
They
Like,
have the
idiot.
entire expanded
Idiot.
universe. A guy that I did security with. He was a massive Star Wars fucking nerd, and he would always tell me about like the like these stories that took place in the expanded universe, and
Mhm.
they were really cool stories. I'm like, well, that's actually kind of a cool story.
Yeah.
And then I was always kind of like confused. How can you write the characters like unofficially? And apparently lots of people did. And I'm
Yeah,
like, wow,
well-
that should be a movie. That's a cool story.
Dude, there's a group of books that would be a perfect 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
The X-wing, the X-wing, the Rogue Squadron books, the original Throne trilogy, and I, Jedi. Those 3 can make a perfect trilogy. Those 3 groups can make a perfect trilogy,
Okay, that's
or even 6 movies.
all right. Let's watch this. I guess my bot's broken again. I'll have to fix that after this video. You just
Wah,
hang on,
wah.
chat.
Wah, wah.
Oh shit! Is that
Yeah.
motherfucker?
Yeah. The blackest Jedi in all of space. Yeah.
Look, 20 years later, I can hardly believe we're still as popular and happening as we are. I haven't seen Abe in a while, but so happy to come back, see him, and see all of you at the same time.
This is so cringe. I want to die.
Nope. Nope. You hear that? You hear the fans? Yeah.
We're hanging out doing stuff, and I hope you enjoy the effort that went into this and watching me do my name move almost all backwards fight with Palpatine before my unexpected exit. And
No, it's cringe. I want to die.
Why?
Make sure you all have a great Saturday night. So let's sit back, relax, and may the force be with you.
Sean, that
Why
is
was
how
that cringe?
that
That's
is
cringe. I want to
how
die.
no, that is how you endear yourselves to the fans. No.
No, it makes me want to die.
That is what they fucking want. That is what you fucking give them. It's not
I would've-
it's not brain surgery, dude. You just you like the thing. Let me get the thing and the people who made the thing, and then here's the thing. That's it. It's
And
fucking-
when you can tell the
it's
people that
not
made the
hard,
thing
man.
actually care about
Yes.
that, you see it in their faces. They're not just there, just like, hey guys, so welcome to another. Like they're excited.
Yeah. And
Are
FYI,
they excited,
Yes.
or
FYI
is it just because they get to make more money?
Samuel
Well, but
Jackson
it-
is a Star Wars nerd, absolutely,
Is
yeah,
he?
no,
big time.
yeah. Both
Big time.
both of them are both Hayden
Yes,
and
Hayden Christensen as well, yes.
and him are.
Samuel
yes.
Jackson's a massive Star Wars nerd.
Okay, if
Massive.
that's true, that makes it less cringe.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
Because
They're-
well, I saw that. I'm like, oh, these guys are doing a thing that they don't give a shit about, and it's probably just a paycheck. And there they are swinging their little light stick,
Well, look.
going, "Oh my god, we're back!
Okay.
20 years, crazy,
So-
huh?"
Let me break this down for a second. You got something that came out, right? A trilogy of movies, a movie, whatever. 30 years later, they're gonna make prequels or sequels to it. You got an actor come in, a big A-list actor coming in, and he comes in, he's doing interviews, or like when you find out how he got the job, he's like, "Yeah, I want," and he says something, and you're like, "Dude, did you even watch that shit?" You know how what got Jackson to say yes to the movie? He says, "George, I want a purple lightsaber because no one else has one."
boom.
How would he know that if he didn't watch the movies? And why would you subject yourself to three air quotes shitty movies if you were not into it?
Also, apparently, he had the word "motherfucker" written on his lightsaber.
Yep.
Because he has to. Yeah, because he has to have because he says
'Cause-
motherfucker in every movie. It's kind of his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
so,
wonder how it takes for him saying motherfucker on scenes.
yeah, so he so he had put
And if-
motherfucker.
FYI, if you guys ever end up, for whatever reason, you end up in LA or in Los Angeles, Hollywood, that theater that they're at is fucking awesome because it's actually, so it's two theaters, one across from each other. So, or actually three. The El Capitan is on one side of Hollywood Boulevard, and then on the other side is the
El
Chinese
Capitan.
theater, the Man Chinese,
man.
Grauman Chinese Theater, and then the Kodak Theater. But the Kodak
Okay.
Theater that's for like the Oscars and shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's there and you can, whatever. But like the two like
ones,
Hollywood Theater, it's like boom, they're like almost right across from each other, and then just
Okay.
a little bit further down the way is what's called the Dome, the Hollywood Dome. That's also
Oh yeah,
theater as
yeah.
well. So they're like very close proximity. Like you could walk to all of them very very easily.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's neat.
All right, so this is the 20th anniversary trailer. So it's all the same shit we saw 20 years ago.
Is it?
Maybe, I have no idea. Let's watch it.
Is it?
I have no idea. No idea.
You ever seen this?
The trailer, no.
I have.
The film, yes.
I remember this trailer when this trailer came out. I remember.
Mhm.
I remember.
I feel lost.
Dude, it looks so
This war is
fucking-
destroying the Republic.
Look at that.
Look how good that looks, dude.
I know. Look, dude, this planet blew me away. The where Ayala
These
Sakura dies.
graphics are
Not Ayala
good,
Sakura.
you
These are
said.
20 years old, dude, and it still
What
looks,
makes today's graphics worse than this?
More if you want to get technical, because they made the movie a year or two before that.
well, yeah, okay, so more than over.
So
20
yeah,
years
I'm
old.
just being like nitpicky there.
All right, let's say I'd say it's 22-year-old graphics. But like,
Yeah.
what makes today's graphics worse than this?
Trying
Because
to churn shit out too fast.
Yeah, too fast, and B, not the attention to detail just isn't there, man. It's just not. With the new, I'm saying with the new stuff, not with this, with the, this one that we're on, that's on screen. I'm saying with the old, with the new stuff. It's not there.
All right.
I'm not the Jedi I should be.
And the cinematography too, like
I want
Jesus,
more.
dude.
And I know I shouldn't.
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. I hate you.
I think Darth Vader was probably the best thing that has ever come out of Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
All the writing aside, the only thing I really complain about with the third movie, and actually the second one as well, is I fucking hate in movies or TV shows or in entertainment, books, games, whatever, anything, where it's like a misunderstanding causes like this mass avalanche of events to fucking happen. Had they just,
Because plot has to happen.
Yeah.
No, and like, I wanted a good reason for Anakin to turn to Vader. Not, hey, if we Anakin, hang out here, we'll deal with him. When we come back, we'll make you a master. Or we'll come back, we'll take care of this. Or come with us. We'll, that was like one more line of dialogue would have changed the entire landscape. And I can't stand when it's like people keep shit from each other like that. Like it's a trope I've hated my entire life. I wish it had been more grand, more like he was really wronged, or the Emperor really seduced the shit out of him, and no one saw it coming, and then boom, he just fucking.
Well, I mean, you like the dude promised to bring like, oh, we'll save Padme. Like, I don't know, like that's.
Well, I get that, but like,
I like that's about as. I don't know. Yeah, okay. For
like,
motivation.
Okay, the scene where no, I get that. I get that. Like, no, they were building those steps.
Yeah.
I fine. I like that. I like that part. But like the part where Anakin's talking with Obi-Wan, he's like, we want you to spy on the Chancellor. And he doesn't explain why. He's just kind of like,
okay,
like,
I get what you're
hey,
saying. Okay, gotcha.
spy
The
him.
lead
We don't
up. You're
trust
talking
him.
about you're talking about the lead up.
yeah,
okay.
like make
Okay.
it like, look, we think this is happening. We don't know what's going on. We can't see this. The future's blocked from us. Show like actual planning. Just show stuff. Not just like, hey, if Obi-Wan would have said that one line, or if whenever he went to the council and Jackson was like, wait here, we'll return. Like, hey, when we come back, we'll sit and listen to you. They just like, stay here, and he took off. Like, what kid is gonna stay there when you tell him to stay there? None.
Yeah.
20-year-old
Okay.
won't listen
Okay.
when you just say stay there. And again, I don't hate the movie. It's just I hate that trope in everything.
Yeah.
I see it in, and it just drives me nuts.
Plot, story must happen so that the thing must
Yes.
happen. I like this. I thought this was
This
fun.
is yeah.
I thought this was pretty good for like.
I've never seen this. What is
This is
this?
good.
Just watch. Watch.
You watch.
Turn it.
You
turn
watch.
it up.
You turn
Turn
it
it
up.
I
There we go.
can't.
Take it,
I don't
please.
have.
For which movie?
One ticket, please.
For which movie?
It's just goofy. Yeah, it's fucking
It's
goofy.
goofy.
right?
Yeah.
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 All right.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So if we've got 3 minutes, at some point, I put a trailer in the link.
Oh,
I heard was a rumor
Hey,
of a
you know
Star
what?
Wars trailer.
He
of
doesn't
a
look
potential movie.
necessarily. He doesn't necessarily look 20 years older here, does
No.
he?
It's what money
He's-
and does money make it do
money-
for you.
Time has not been kind to me.
You also did steroids, and you have 4 kids.
yeah, dude.
You don't have
Listen.
someone to take care of your kids, where you can like work
Steroids
out
made
and
me look
eat
younger.
clean.
Yeah,
They
you don't
made
have
me
a-
look younger. You know
At
what
the
made me look
time.
older?
At the time.
Well, yeah, I probably look older because I'm off of them. But you know what made me look older? 4 kids.
I know.
That's what made me. I wonder if he has kids.
You don't have an au
Oh yeah,
pair
no,
to
he
take care of
no.
your kids.
Yeah, yes, he does. He does have kids. He
Mhm.
has two,
two.
I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got 2.
God.
But he stopped at 2. That's the thing. Maybe that's
probably the secret. Stopping
that's
at
the
2.
secret. No, stopping at 1.
Well, you,
He knows. He knows.
Well, you have
One,
to- you
and
have
then
to
that's
replace
it. And then you just focus all your energy on that one, and then that's it. That's what you do.
You know, sometimes I lay awake at night thinking, what would it be like to not have autistic kids? I bet it's really great.
I've done that before. I've done it before.
What would it be like to have them normal?
If you didn't think that, you would not be human.
Yeah, you wouldn't be. Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't mean you don't love them or you don't like them less. You just wonder. The human mind does that.
Mm-hmm. So the question is, how pathetic is it for Disney if the prequels are more beloved now that that Canadian bastard, Hayden Christensen's I hate sand in my crotch acting is better than the dumpster fire that is Disney Star Wars.
Yeah. Sand, it's coarse, and it gets like that. That level of acting is still better than what the fuck we got with those other 3 films. That I would take that all day. The sand and fucking give me that. Just give me that all day, as opposed to this other shit. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so then does that prove that Star Wars is dead, or just waiting for a Jedi to strike down Darth Bitch, aka Kathleen Kennedy?
We're gonna die before she retires.
I think spite is keeping her alive.
I don't think she's gonna retire.
Okay,
She said 2 days
100%.
ago she's not.
Shit, they keep fucking doing that. I know, dude. I know. So Sean is correct though. Spite is actually I I am convinced that yes, just like in like fucking Darth Vader, like when you prop him up,
Hate is keeping him alive. Yeah.
she's the skin suit that we see her is a biomechanical skin suit, like fucking Vader, and it's keeping her like she's a Sith being kept alive
Right.
with this shit.
Yeah.
I am convinced of that because there's no other fucking reason that she should be there at her age. She's not doing anything. They're not making anything. She's like.
They've lost
What are-
billions.
What other reason what other fucking reason are you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a serious question. Like okay, so Darnell, you don't think that number one, you do not think she's going to retire ever, or at least will be dead before she retires.
I think she's gonna retire when she can bring in the new IP or change Transformers, change Star Wars to whatever she wants it to be. Once it's completely shit on everything before, when
Yeah.
it's all this new stuff,
Yeah.
I think then she'll be like, I have
Okay.
achieved my goal here.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sean, what do you? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, dude.
But,
Go
no.
ahead.
No. You go to him. I'll do my butt after.
Sean.
Michael.
Sean.
Michael.
Sean.
What's up?
Doctor.
Doctor.
Doctor. Doctor.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Doctor.
And doctor.
Doctor.
Okay, so
Come on,
Uh,
dude.
You don't
Ask
get.
question.
How does Sean not get that? Come on,
Oh
man.
no, it's Canadian actors.
Come on, son.
I don't know. Sorry, I was paying attention
Chevy
to
Chase, Dan
Gina's
Aykroyd.
under attack in the chat, and I was paying attention to it.
What do you think she'll? Okay, I know you think that spite is keeping her alive, but do you think she'll leave? Or I mean, she can leave or be forced out. One or the other.
This
It
should be
doesn't-
forced
That's
out
not gonna happen.
eventually.
That's never gonna happen.
Well, it
If
has to
anybody
happen.
fucked
She's,
up- if-
she's only human, she'll die at some
If
time.
anybody fucked up as much as they did, as she did at their job, they would not have it at
No,
all.
No.
Didn't we do a show like fucking? I don't know how many. I have to
Yes.
go back where we talked about how eventually she's going to be gone because
She's
there's
not.
so many fuck ups.
She won't. I don't think she will.
Okay, here's my thing. I think she is going to be forced out at some now. When I can't give you a date.
Okay.
I wish I would love to give you
Yeah.
the exact fucking day, time, the what I'm going to be doing or eating when that happens. If I'll probably be jerking off to that when I hear that noise or that news. But I still think I'm still subscribed that what's going to happen with the Gina Carano stuff and what's going to happen with the lawsuit, that is going to force her out. That's going to force the hand of I guess the powers that be or whatever you want. Just like,
Right.
okay, sorry, bitch. Like you just cost us
Here's
$500
what-
billion or
what
whatever
I
it's going to
think-
cost. Yeah.
Here's what I think that won't happen. Hollywood is huge on getting ahead of something, getting ahead of bad news.
Oh yeah.
Big
no,
time.
Yeah.
Big
of course.
time.
Yeah. of
Getting ahead of that would be massive, and they're
Yeah.
not you know even hints that it's happening.
course. Well,
I don't think
the,
that's gonna change anything.
the case is still proceeding.
No,
Now-
but they see it's coming. Rather than wait for that to happen, then take the black eye and fire her. Why not get her to leave on her own volition now? It's that's why I don't think that's going to change anything.
because the bitch again, biomechanical Darth Vader bitch suit. Fucking but what I think, okay, the reason that I say this, or I've gotten a little bit of hope today,
Mhm.
right? And the story that kind of gave me hope that it's separate from Star Wars, but it still gave
Okay.
me a little bit of hope. Do you guys remember that the El Presidente Trump is suing 48 Hours?
Yeah,
Okay. What
the
happened?
60 Minutes host
Or 60 Minutes. I'm sorry. 60,
Yeah, 60 minutes. Yeah, I saw the video.
Yes.
Yeah.
What now there he's now it's actually been disclosed how much he's actually suing him for, which is $20 billion, which is insane. But what happened to that CEO or the head? I can't remember if it was a CEO or the head. He got booted out. Like he got booted out. Like
He
that was
left
it.
on his own.
Or okay, sorry.
Well, yeah, no, I know that's not air quoting. You're right. He
He
got booted.
fucking left. Okay, sure, whatever. You left. You were fired. You were ejected from a fucking a shot out of a cannon. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking. But the point is, he's gone. I think that gave me hope. Going, okay, there is a line. There's a line somewhere where Hollywood goes, okay, we can't fucking keep this person because this person just cost us $20 billion.
I agree, but I think Disney is when I think of Hollywood, I don't think of Disney. I think Disney, they're so huge, they're their own
Yeah,
entity.
sure.
Not too
of
big to
course.
fail, but they're so big. I think
Yeah.
Disney would look at that and be like, peasants. Like that's what I think is happening in the Disney offices right now. Like,
Yeah.
look at you admitting you
No.
were wrong.
You are 100. No, darn. Unfortunately, I hate saying this. Darn, you are 100% correct in terms of the mentality. Yes, you are 100% correct.
And the stockholders not holding their feet to the fire is still blowing my fucking mind.
That's what I think that domino hasn't quite fallen yet. That's what I'm waiting on is for the stockholders and the people holding the purse, right, holding the money, being like, dude, sorry, this chick just cost. She just girl bossed us too close to the sun. Sorry, we can't keep her. Get her out of here. I don't care what you got to do to shoehorn her out of there, but you got to shoehorn. Just bye.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I want to like if we do have time, I think it's 3 minutes. We can play that trailer. I think this would fix all of that.
Sure. All right.
I really think it would.
Okay.
Oh, the thing you put in the private chat?
Yes, I really think that would solve all of Star Wars problems, all of Lucasfilm. I think it would bring billions back to the forefront of Disney. 100%. It's about 3 minutes, maybe 3.5 minutes. It's a trailer for a rumored Star Wars movie.
All right, that's this.
Oh.
You're
What?
Someone just said, "Rest in peace, Canada. The commies won Canada." Uh-oh. What happened? What happened?
what?
What happened?
What? It's only 10:57.
Yeah. What happened?
It's a landslide.
Yeah, is it a landslide? Did 80 billion votes fucking come in at the last fucking minute? Is that what happened?
Oh no.
Oh, I guess it did. Okay.
So when y'all moving, Sean?
Yep. I hear America's nice this time of year. Yeah, you fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
Winter's cold, so well, some places. Winter's
Yeah.
hot, other places here. And summer is the gates to hell.
As it currently stands right now, the Conservatives have 137 seats. The Liberals have 162 seats. NDP 5. They've got wiped out pretty resoundingly. The Bloc de Québécois has 21 seats, and everyone else is at 0. You need 180 seats to have a majority, I believe.
Which they have, I guess now, or
No,
like
we're
17
still
left.
we're still in a minority, so fuck me, man. Talk about fucking snatching defeat out of the jaws of victory. Ugh,
no, that's why I said did they magically find 85 million votes just showed up? Is that what happened?
well, a couple things are happening. I mean the topic doesn't really fit the show, but I guess it's sort of news. Elections Canada has been accidentally sending voter cards to non-Canadians. And so when you are on the voter rolls, they'll send you a voter card that says, who you are and where you're supposed to vote. And they can do this because they know you are a Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just show up with your driver's license or some other photo ID. But if you're, I don't know, if you're an illegal and you've been given a license and you get a voter's card, there's they're gonna go, oh yeah, this matches this. Great, you can vote. And so a lot of non-Canadians have been posting on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff. Hey, why did I get this? This is weird. And because we have something called first past the post here, right? So if you have let's say you have I don't know a riding that has 100 people in it, right? And you have 49 to 51. Well, that person who gets 51, they get the whole riding, even though it's pretty split.
That's fucked
And
up.
so you can actually you can win a majority of the parliament by getting one vote extra. You can actually win the entire parliament by just getting one vote extra in all of the ridings. So we have a really, really bad system. That's easy.
Yeah, it shouldn't it push a runoff when it's that close
It should.
or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
100% it should. But so all of these tens of thousands of voter cards that went out that shouldn't have, well, you get a few. Let's say it's a handful in each riding that's really close. All of a sudden, you get extra Liberal voters, and all you need is one vote extra to win the entire seat, and then that seat goes to likely the Liberals in the House of Commons, and yeah, it's bad news. But also, there was this thing with the early voting. For some reason, election workers were taking the early voting boxes home with them.
No, that don't happen.
Yeah, there was the video of that. Gina even sent me a video of that, being like, "Huh, this is odd." But yes, it is. That's a new thing Elections Canada is doing. That's not normal. That's some Democrat bullshit. And yeah. So
Once again,
this was supposed to be a Conservative victory, and we will have over. It's already been a decade of Liberal policies, and I don't know if you'd believe it or not, but it's about 10 years ago everything started getting way worse. Everything was fine. Everything was actually relatively stable and good under Stephen Harper. But you know what Stephen Harper's problem is he was boring. He was boring and stable and sound.
oh,
and,
wait,
you know,
are you saying that sexy Castro's bastard son just came in
went
with
in there with his coif fucking hair and his
Yeah.
fancy socks, and women were like, "I'm too stupid to vote correctly," and they voted for fucking
Interesting.
Trudeau.
Well,
And it's
here-
been like that for years.
Here's a question: do you guys have the equivalent of our 19th Amendment, like voting, like allowing women or
Yeah,
getting
women to vote.
the right to vote? Whatever that Canadian, you might want to reconsider that in Canadian.
We need to
Canadian.
You might want to put that up for a vote. You might want to put that up for a vote. Like, hey, maybe do we want to keep letting these women vote? I don't know.
Now, our only saving grace will be polls close at 9.
Okay.
What time? Darnell, what time are you?
It's 10:04.
10:04.
Yeah.
You share the same time zone as Alberta.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah.
wait, no. Alberta is 2 hours back. You're only 1 hour back.
Then they're mountain. They're mountain time zone.
Yes,
It's
right. So Alberta, polls closed 4 minutes ago in Alberta. Alberta is highly conservative. That will bump up the poll numbers, which will look really, really good. However, then we get to BC, which is as fucking lefty as
Jay Christmas said it closes at 7 on where he's at.
Oh, when you close at 7, you fucking probably to disenfranchise the conservatives who are probably working.
That's how that happened here. Some places they were closing voting early.
Imagine that.
So, yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, that's not exactly pop culture, but fuck, it goes my country down the
I
goddamn
get it.
drain.
I get it.
Dude, we have room.
Yeah.
I'm working. I'm working on my passport right now. but I need 2 references with passports. Jay, I might need you, and a guarantor.
You need,
basically-
wait. You need that for your passport?
Passport?
It is 8 pages. It's 8 pages of
What the fuck?
like writing I have to do. I need reference and all of their information, and 2 references, and the references must have a valid passport.
You sure this isn't like a green card?
Yeah.
No, it's a passport. I'm telling you. I was just fucking
Oh
doing
my
it today.
god!
And
Dude,
then
You
then
just
I
go
have,
to, that's so yeah, you just fucking throw
You
it
show up
in.
with pictures and here's the money, here's my picture, here's my
no,
stuff.
no,
Yeah.
no,
They give you,
no,
you get a passport a few months later in the mail.
Yeah,
no, listen,
bye.
I fucking
Yeah.
listen. I went over it today. You have to have
Wow.
2 references
Jesus.
who have active passports, and they have to have known you for 2 years, right? And the government's going to call them and be like, "Hey, do you know this person?" And then so you have to have a guarantor, which is a special kind of person, like a judge or a police officer or a dentist or a vet or something, and they have to have it.
What the
They have
fuck?
to have the passport
sound-
as well, and your photo. You have to have your photos, and your guarantor has to sign the back of your photos. Listen, I don't think the Canadian government wants Canadians to have passports
So
because they make it all
No.
nearly
So wait.
fucking impossible to get
Wait.
them. I'm not even
You
making
can-
any of this up. I'm mad about it.
you can go find a vet and be like, "Hey, sign these pictures for me. I want to go to another country."
Well,
That is fucking insane.
but the vet, if it's not my vet, then they'll go, "No, I don't know you."
It's still funny. Like, you can go find a judge, a cop, or an actual official, or a vet. It's so weird.
Or a dentist.
I
It's
feel
so
like
weird.
maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like this is like I don't know, like it'd be easier to be like American Gladiator and just fight for the fucking thing. It'd be
Yes.
or like you fight you go to a bridge and there's a troll there and you got to answer his questions 3 and fucking like
Like
what
you
the
guys think I'm fucking crazy.
No,
Or
I'm not. I
something.
believe
Oh
you.
my
References and
God.
guarantors for getting a passport. So references. You need 2 references for a passport. They must be 18. They must have known you for 2 years for passport applications, and they must agree for all the stuff. They also have to have passports. So guarantors. Wait, here's the list. A judge, a dentist, a pharmacist, a veterinarian, police officer, a lawyer, a notary public, a medical doctor, a head or a dean of a university or college, or a signing officer of a bank.
Oh my god! Just go to one fucking bank, find a teller. Hey, can you
Yeah.
just sign this for me? That is fucking insane.
Yeah, dude.
I am so insane. That is just. Oh, dude, I cannot. And I feel.
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go kidnap y'all and bring y'all here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fuck it. Just illegal. Do what everybody else is doing and enter illegally. Fuck it.
Y'all fly to Mexico and just walk across the border.
Yeah, I just fucking walk across the border.
Or swim. You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Minnesota
Yeah.
isn't Minnesota right across the pond?
Oh wait, you can go to Cuba now. Go to Cuba, rent a boat,
yeah,
rent a
yeah.
boat, and go to 80 miles to Miami.
Yeah, there you
Anyways,
Or
this
60, one or
this
the other.
okay. This is adult general passport application. Okay, 8 pages.
Wow. Just to travel.
I'm still
somewhere.
going.
This is beyond gay. This is I don't even
Yes.
know what level of gay this is. Like
Like
this
super mega ultron gay.
is yeah, this is Trudeau level gay. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
So Dawn asks, let me bring her thing up.
She got a question?
Did Carney end up stealing it? Looks like 144 to 156. So it's close. It shouldn't be this close. 2 months ago, we were talking about a conservative supermajority.
This happened in the midterm elections 2 years ago. Here.
Yeah.
It was a red
Yes.
wave, and they got fucking housed and everything.
Well, okay, here what happened is people got complacent. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're going to have this red wave, so it doesn't matter if I go vote or whatever, whatever, right? But thankfully, at least we learned the lesson, and then the election turned out the way that it turned out.
Yeah.
Or learned that particular lesson the hard way. Hopefully Canada does the same. I don't fucking know. Like, shit, dude.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I hope.
So
I hope.
yeah, I'll be. I think once we're done here, I'm gonna kick up.
Yeah.
Kick up an election stream, just
Sure.
like a thing, just to cover that. It's so depressing.
Okay, before the depression though, let's do a little more pop, and then because I want to try and pick up your spirits here, because that does suck. It does. I'm not joking. That does.
I mean,
suck,
it's not over. I mean, it's close. So okay, so one of the team members of the conservative representing my riding, he came to me today. I think I was actually talking to Gina on the phone as he did it. He wanted to leave like a door hanger to remind me to vote. And so I was like, so do you think you guys are going to get it? And he's like, oh yeah, we're going to get it. I'm like, okay, that's great. This riding will be conservative. Doesn't really mean a whole lot. But I was like, but do you think Polyev is going to get it? He's like, oh, it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a close one. And I'm like, it shouldn't be, right? 2 months ago, we were talking about a conservative super majority. The liberals weren't going to have any seats. Polyev has fucked this up, right? And I started getting mad at him. And then he's like, oh, yeah. Why do you think that? I was like, because all of a sudden, Donald Trump makes a 51st state joke and a couple of tariffs, and all of a sudden, everyone is anti-Trump, and everyone went into the same position. There was nothing differentiating Polyev and Mark Carney and Trudeau and Jagmeet Singh. They were all the fucking same.
Christmas says 155 to 149 now.
I see.
Okay,
149 to
okay.
156. So I mean,
that's
some
still...
it's gonna be fucking tight.
Okay.
Which okay, maybe the conservatives win, but it's a minority government. Minority governments only lasts 18 months at most.
Yeah.
At most, and nothing really gets done. So the same leftist policies are still in place. Nothing is done. And in fact, if it's a conservative minority government, the Band-Aid that we're expecting to be putting on the bullet hole is not even a very sticky Band-Aid. It's one that's just going to fall off. The blood's still going to come out.
Yeah.
So it's not good. Like it's not good at all. So yeah, I'm basically taking all my frustrations out on this guy, and he was an Indian fellow. So that was kind of funny. Yeah, I was like, it's kind of like counterintuitive a little bit, but Polyev should have turned into Trump. He should have been the Canadian Trump. There's a lot of things in this country that needs to happen. We need to start building shit here. We need the fucking Alberta to be pumping out the gas and the oil as much as fucking possible. We need to shut down the carbon tax, shut down all the environmental regulations that don't do anything, and stop like production of goods and make taxes go up. Like that's what should be done. And you guys didn't do it. You fucked it up. You fucked it up so bad. This was a victory, and you just let it go. But
I forgot. I completely forgot about them going super anti-tariff and Trump, and I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
Like they all turned into the same politician, and I'm like, and they're all like, we're going to stand up to Trump. It's like, no, you guys, what? And I've been saying this for a really long time. The whole Liberation Day of tariffs was stupid. It was stupid then. It's stupid now. It was never going to work. And what did you fucking know it? The tariffs haven't worked. Fucking Donald Trump was like, oh, we're going to go back to like fucking President McKinley. Well, he had a 10% flat tariff tax on every nation, and a couple percent increases for certain areas to protect, not retaliatory tariffs. Those don't work. They never have, and they never will. Coincidentally, they're not right now, and they've all been removed. So all this fucking panicking was kind of bullshit. And now as a result of it, the Canadian politicians who panicked over it and they all morphed into one fucking amorphous blob. Now no one can tell them apart. So Polyev really fucked this up, and it makes me so goddamn mad.
So what I find funny about the businesses all freaking out pulling American stuff off the shelves. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in Canada, to get the goods, they've had to already purchased it, right? To
Yeah.
put on their shelves. So you purchase these items. So as a show of protest to America, you're gonna pull these items off the shelves. What do they do with them?
They
paid for it.
Yeah, it was dumb. It was always dumb. It was always stupid.
Like, you just cost yourself a bunch of money.
Well, okay. Here's what I'll say. And this is something that really annoys the shit out of me because it always seems to come from like super lefties or super whatever. There never seems to be a more than a one-step thinking process. And what I mean by that is, to me, when they were putting out these crazy 200% tariff or whatever, I don't know, whatever the fuck they were, it doesn't matter. When I heard that, I immediately thought shock and awe. Negotiation tactic. I didn't think like they're not gonna keep those up. Like that's retarded. It's just the art of the deal. Or the big ask, whatever you want to call it, art of the deal, big ask. He's just like, and of course like clockwork. Oh my God! Everybody panicked. Oh, 200%. Oh my! And what happened? Oh, okay, 200%. That's too much. You know what? How about just 10%? 10%. And made it, and just that little right. It's like you see that coming. Like, dude, like you guys can't be this dumb. Really,
We're dumb. Canadian politicians, for the most part, are stupid. The premier of Alberta, she's actually pretty cool. Danielle Smith, she's actually pretty cool. Everyone else in this country is fucking stupid.
It just that's what blew me away is that how many people really fell for that. Going like. That's not like it's very clearly an obvious negotiation tactic, and it's very obvious who it's aimed at. It's not aimed at you, Canada, or you, whoever. It's China. Is fucking there you go. They were trying, and it actually worked, by the way, for the most part, to isolate China.
You can't isolate China.
I'm saying I'm isolate them in the sense of like getting them to force them to come to the negotiation table. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Thanks, Jay.
154 to 151.
There's still there's
I
hope.
have what 149, 156.
Oh, he's showing a different number.
He's showing a different number, yeah.
Well, yeah, because some of it is projections and whatnot, but yeah.
But
so I
that's
mean,
close.
Alberta, I'm gonna go with him right now because it's positive.
Well, hopefully, but yeah. So anyway, that's sort of what happened. But yeah, as Gina had showed me today, and is what Handy had mentioned. Yeah, like they were taking ballot boxes home.
So someone in the chat put it perfectly. He said, Are you talking about the Canadian election?
Yeah,
China, Canada.
Like we're so in bed with China, but in like a bad way.
Scissoring.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do. And
no. You're balls deep. It's not scissoring.
It's not even Canada's balls deep with China. It's like we've also tucked the balls in. Is what we've done. And Handy had suggested that I watch Canadian news. I don't watch Canadian news. I mean, some local maybe, but overall no. Our news is bad. We don't even have any center news. The most we have is Rebel news. But other than that, all Canadian news is pretty far left. I say it's all toxic. It's all poison. I just sort of know about things.
Hey, T-Bag will give you a job in America. Fixing iPhones, H1 on the H1B.
You know what? Sold. I'll take it. Okay, but let's get back to the point of this. I mean,
do it.
Fuck my country.
Oh, look at that! Look at that stupid.
My country sucks so much.
Not yet. It doesn't completely suck just yet.
It doesn't suck like this.
It sucks.
And it doesn't suck this badly to this right here. This guy.
Okay. All right. Superman plot leaked. this big Superman that's going to save DC. Plot leaked. James Gunn makes online troll Superman's new kryptonite. Isn't now? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this basically the plot of She-Hulk?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You think Superman's going to twerk?
Oh god.
He might. After he saves that kid from those exploding tanks,
He goes,
he's gonna start twerking.
there, just
And
work.
he's gonna put the kid down and say no cap and fly off. No cap, that was bussing and fly.
All right, so James Gunn's revenge on the internet. Bizarre and rumored plot for James Gunn's Superman has surfaced online, which claims the Man of Steel gets dragged into the world of cancel culture. Conservatives don't do the cancel culture.
No, they really don't. Not really.
Leftists.
Well, they do the they'll boycott something because they'll vote with their dollar, but they won't cancel like I have yet to see that happen, like of someone getting canceled.
Although I have noticed that conservatives are now, I guess, using leftist tactics. It has started to happen a little bit, and in one way, I'm like, guys, we're bigger than that. But in the other way, I'm like, cancel those motherfuckers. They deserve everything they get. And so I'm on. I guess
You're torn.
I'm torn between the two because we spent fucking like a decade being
More than that. More like 15, 20 years. Yeah.
being canceled, and while we took the high road, and all of a sudden I'm almost like, team low road now, like fire with fire, fuck them, throw all of them in jail. Like, you know what, they basically like eroded all the goodwill, and now team low road.
Team.
Well, I'm done fucking being on the high road. Like, anyways,
Go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
In the leak, it's claimed that James Gunn sets up Superman to be battered by social media hate, which apparently makes the Man of Steel feel sad.
Didn't he do this in Superman 2 or 3 as well? Everyone hated Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Handy says, commies aren't human, Sean. They don't count. Fair enough. Good point, Handy. That is why you are the man.
Good point. Yeah.
And they're not human.
Fair point. No, fair point. Yeah.
No, we're not joking. It's further claimed that James Gunn uses a hashtag super shit, a hashtag in the movie, which trends and damages Superman's image. But the real twist, Lex Luthor is behind it all.
Who would have thought?
Oh my god, dun dun dun! But anyways, using an army of mutant monkeys, that's rather racist, don't you think? I mean, I didn't think that Tyrone knew how to use a computer. That's what the leftists said.
Yeah,
right?
they don't even know how to turn one on.
They don't even know how to change the batteries in their smoke detectors. How are they going to hashtag super shit? You know what I mean? Anyways, carrying on.
I was waiting for it. Okay.
Mutant monkeys at keyboard to flood and troll the internet and tear Superman down. Oh, if I had sad violin music, I'd play that for a second. I don't have all my buttons I used to have.
Okay, Gene. There we go.
Late, better than never.
It was late.
So what's the rumor say? The rumor comes via the My Time to Shine Hello account on X. Worth a mention is that Gunn has shot down some of the account's previous claims. Okay, so in the movie, Superman is frustrated by social media backlash with the hashtag super shit being mentioned several times as really getting under his skin. Meanwhile, in Lex's interdimensional world, hundreds of mutant urban street youths are shown typing furiously at keyboards, flooding social media with hate against Superman.
Hold on. I think they really do mean mutant monkeys.
Yeah, no.
It's DC. Yeah. DC does have a thing like Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah, Gorilla Grodd. Yeah, that's what I know.
I really do believe it's really monkeys.
It probably is, but I'm just being funny.
Okay, sorry.
Well, because the old trope about, like 1,000 monkeys on 1,000 typewriters could make Shakespeare or something like that.
Right.
Same idea. Yeah. So it probably literally is probably like 1,000 smart apes doing ape stuff.
No, that's a whole thing in DC. There's literally
Yeah.
a civilization of advanced like gorillas
Yeah.
or apes or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So is the rumor true? Probably. My guess. As of Monday morning, James Gunn hasn't shot down the rumor on Threads. Gay. He's been much less active on social media regarding response to fans, but Gunn did shoot down the recent speculation that Garrett Dillahunt is really playing the DCU's Green Arrow.
Okay, that's an oddly specific thing to shoot down, but all right.
Yeah.
Who is that dude?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't recognize the actor's name. Yeah.
Garrett Dillahunt.
Garrett Dillahunt.
Dillahunt.
Dilly Bar.
Dillahunt. Do I recognize this person? Oh, this guy.
Who's
wow.
Who's
no? No, bring him up. Well, no, if you find the name, he was Oh crap! What would the most notable thing he would have done? I mean, he was in No Country for Old Men, but that would you. I don't know if you'd recognize him from that. Fuck, what was he in that?
I'm looking him up.
Shoot. Fuck, what else was he in?
12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of. Yeah, no, he's been in a ton of stuff.
I could see him as Green Arrow.
Oh, he's in Lanterns.
Yeah,
he's in Lanterns. So he is playing the Green. Oh, he's playing in the fucking. He's in all the episodes of Lanterns.
Yeah.
So he's playing somebody. Oh, I fucking love that dude. He's in fuck Justified.
Yes.
I fucking love that dude. He's in a lot of shit. That dude's awesome.
He's like a character actor. He's done.
I fucking love that dude. Yes.
Tons of stuff. Yeah. I
fucking love him.
Here's the thing though. I'm sorry. It should have been Stephen Amell. Sorry.
Yeah.
Green Arrow. Sorry. Should have been Stephen Amell.
And they need to bring
why?
Grant Gustin as Flash.
Because
he liked them.
Fucking Stephen Amell was perfect as Green Arrow. Like, dude, he played a perfect Green Arrow. I mean, it doesn't matter. So,
dude, watch him. There's this stupid movie that he did where like people with superpowers are outlawed because like they were killing people or like they were taking jobs from like people with no powers.
Yeah,
it's rated. It's on Netflix. That one is sequel, not Sense8. It's something like that. But it's him and Robbie Amell. But like he plays a good supervillain in a fucking rated R movie. He could do rated R.
No,
I haven't heard anyone say Sense8 in a long time. That was a great fucking
it's
little
not that. What the fuck
thing they had for a while. Although the tranny,
I heard it was good. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it gets some. It's pretty graphic sexually in some areas. Like there's a pretty crazy gay sex thing and some tranny sex. But aside from that,
Code 8. It's Code 8 Part 1 and Code 8 Part 2 on Netflix. Okay. He plays a drug dealing supervillain. Really good. Well, not good, but he plays it well. Like they'll kill superheroes, pull their adrenal glands out, and use that to like get super people high.
Weird.
It's kind of a cool plot.
So could this be true? The author says, I could see the rumor being true. If it is true, it's Gunn's response to how he was canceled at Disney and Marvel Studios over his tweets from years ago, which interestingly enough seem to be resurfacing online from the Snyder cult trolls. So
is the next paragraph after that one? It tells me all I need to know.
So,
if you watch Gunn's Creature Commandos, he did something similar by having Cersei's army be made up of incels. There's even a character officially named Incel Son. Male characters are simps, cops are bad guys, things of that nature. Like that show heavily leans on how, like, yes.
Including an army of troll monkeys is an obvious metaphor for what happened to him in 2018 when Disney fired him over the conservatives discovering his tweets from 10 or so years ago. His tweets were like about fucking kids and shit like that.
Well, were they? No, I don't think they were.
They were. It was adult. It was adults in the pictures.
Yeah.
It was just weird. It was just a little interesting.
Look at his first movie, Tromeo and Juliet from Troma Studios. Yeah. That movie's if you want to, like, dude. He directed that. He wrote and directed that. If you can't cancel him for that, you can't cancel the dude.
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet, they're brother and sister, and they get it on and have like a bunch of kids.
Like
It's really
adopted
fucked
sister?
up. No.
No.
Bunch of other kids are disfigured, but it's a trauma movie. It's what you expect that.
But it's cool if she's adopted, though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
If she was adopted, sure.
You find out like the mom and dad like were banging each other and had both kids. It's all fucking weird.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think?
Donnell.
It's done. It's done. The movie's done.
I
If this is true, it's done.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. This is okay. I'm inclined to fucking believe that this is true for a couple of reasons. Number one, we've already seen the teaser. We've already seen the footage that has come out. It looks weird. It looks disjointed. For some fucking reason, they're really obsessed with Superman being Yamcha'd and just fucking like being beaten to shit. Cool. Okay. Interesting choice. Okay. The other reason I think this might be true. Now I don't know if it's going to stay in the movie. That's the thing. The question is, will it stay in the movie? I think.
But why wouldn't it? If it's made a central theme.
Hold on. That's why. Wait. The reason that I don't know if it's going to stay in the movie or the film is, as you know, Superman is actually coming out later this year. It's coming out relatively soon.
Well, his son came out as bi.
That too.
No, I'm making a joke because
the comic is. I don't recognize that fucking. Yeah, I don't.
I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't recognize that fucking comic.
I'm making a joke.
Fuck that. But what I'm saying is, right now they are literally clamoring and in the middle of reshoots. They're fucking going crazy doing reshoots right now. I think that this is part of those reshoots. That's why I'm saying I wonder if it's going to stay in the movie.
Oh, they're reshooting out of the Urban Street Youths doing all the trolling.
They're doing a bunch. Well, no, they're just.
They're reshooting something.
They're
a lot.
Yeah, which is insane because the movie's due out in like 2 months or something or whatever.
To be fair, they could do reshoots the day before and still get it in on time. But
yes,
but it is weird to be shooting this much that close to release time.
Yeah, that's why. So I think what I think happened is because I don't know if you guys remember this, but it's at CinemaCon and a couple other places, they've already shown footage. They've already shown a big chunk of the movie.
Yep.
And the reaction to that movie was,
man,
blah.
Really?
So
yes.
Yeah, that was the reaction for a lot of folks, or confusion, either confusion or blah. It's super confused at what the hell they just watched or blah. So that's what makes me wonder if it's gonna like. I think that this was at one point a part of the movie. I just don't know if it's gonna stay in the movie. If it will stay in the movie. To me, that's the question. Yeah. But James Gunn is retarded. We know that. I know. He is retarded. So it could very well stay in the fucking movie.
Yeah. So my Rumble Studio only says I only have 6 people watching. But,
I say 29.
But I have 30. And so Rumble's rumbling again and it makes me mad. You need to talk to Cara about this. Rumble is rumbling again.
Rumble.
Yeah. So behind the smear campaign is, of course, the greatest internet troll of all time, Lex Luthor. His interdimensional world, hundreds of mutant monkeys are shown typing furiously at keyboards, flooding social media with hate against Superman. Fans are concerned that this rumor is true because of the already lackluster showing from the teaser trailers and screenings for the film. Now, the teaser trailers, I mean, and we've gone over a couple. They're not good. The trailers are not good at all, are they?
No. That's the problem. No. That's a huge fucking problem.
Now, I will say objectively, the scene where there's where the little girl is sort of oblivious to the entire world, and the kaiju kicks a bunch of fucking shit at the girl, and Superman swoops in and shields her.
Mhm.
That's probably a real fucking. That's such a wicked awesome scene. I use it in my intro for with my show for
It looked
Gina.
awesome. Yeah.
The rest of the whole thing, even in the extended ones and the new ones and everything, the rest of it looks shit. The whole, oh, I'm laying in the fucking ice and I need a dog to lick me and pull me and give me fucking sunburn. It looks shit.
That's what I'm saying, man.
But I mean, maybe because I'm not a Superman. I've never liked Superman.
No, but it doesn't matter. But fucking Man of Steel, you didn't get that from Man of Steel when you watched those trailers, right? The Snyder stuff. You didn't. It wasn't. Oh, this is a weird, bad, disjointed. It was just it was a Superman movie. That was what you got from it, right? Is that what you get from this? When you watch you Sean, someone who doesn't necessarily like Superman, when you watch the teaser, or do you go, oh yeah, this is definitely a Superman movie, right?
No, it feels. I don't know. There's a je ne sais quoi that I don't like about it. Maybe that maybe it's because it's disjointed. Maybe it's because there's so many other superheroes in it. Why are you laughing?
Tim.
He needs moob. Listen, Tim's final graphic card. You know the rule, my friend, my beautiful friend. You got to pay for moob.
Moob.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail you. I just saw that and it killed me.
No, it's fine. But speaking of, I'm glad that you did. Gina for $2. I love you too, baby. There you go. Hearts from everybody. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Also, you gotta pay for moob. Just saying. If the price is right, we'll all flash you. Yeah.
What's his Wii stuff? He's paying for your moobs, not mine.
Yeah. So I mean, I've never.
There you go. Do it, Sean.
All right. From who?
He's obviously asking from you. Come on.
Okay. No, but which one?
He's obviously asking from you. Come on.
All right. Darnell. On the count of 3, you and me.
Oh, you would give double?
Well, he's Tim's final graphic card says show them movies for $5.
All right.
Okay, here we go. 3. Wait, here we go. Here we go. We're doing it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Woo!
That's what $5 get you.
All right. Thanks, Tim's final graphics card. You
I am horrified. And in awe at the same time.
And aroused.
Well, you know what? We
aroused and slightly aroused.
We do what we do. I mean, listen, he paid money for that, and basically we are little monkeys, not trolling internet monkeys, but we are little monkeys with symbols, and we clap them, hoping that we do a good job for the audience, and that they're satisfied, and that they will throw us some shekels, and that this is what's happened. And so he gets the moves.
Oh, Sean, T-Bag asked if you open a restaurant named Moves, would you work in a tight belly shirt?
Yeah. Yes.
But would I have an equally tight lower thing for my undercarriage?
Important.
I'd need to show that off.
A banana hammock. You have a banana.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Listen, I have a pert little bottom that looks in a thong. I mean, I'd have to shave my ass, but you know what I mean.
Oh, so yeah. So George mentioned that he did Gunn did an interview with Rosenbaum about a year ago, and in Rosenbaum said, "I hope you don't fuck this up." And near the end of the interview, to Gunn.
Well, he might be fucking it up. See, okay, so here's a little side detour. All right, if you took a shotgun and blasted Captain America in the face, what do you think would happen to him?
Die.
Okay, great. Okay, if you took, I don't know, a shotgun and blasted, I don't know, Tony Stark in the face, what would happen to him?
With the suit or without the suit? Without the suit.
Without the suit.
Yeah,
Die.
dead.
Okay,
done.
great. With the suit.
No, he'd be fine. I mean, he's in Iron Man suit. He's
Okay.
taken missiles in an Iron Man
Yeah.
suit. So
Okay,
he's
sure.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
why
Batman. The Batman
Oh.
in and out of the suit. A shotgun blast,
Oh, yeah,
close
no, he's-
range in the
he's-
face.
He's dead. Yeah, you're
Dead.
Okay,
dead.
great.
Yeah.
And so we can do this. Wonder Woman, same thing, dead.
I don't know. She can repel bullets.
Yeah, that's
Depending on who writes her, she can repel bullets.
Bracelets and shit.
No, but she's gotten.
So some writers have written where she can deflect
Yeah,
bullets and stuff.
it depends on the writer. It depends
Yeah.
on the writer with her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, I'm talking about like
Okay,
fucking
normally, yes, she would die. She'd be
Trinity
dead.
from the
Sure. She'd
be
Matrix.
dead. She'd be
Dodge
dead.
this with a
She'd be dead.
shotgun.
She'd be
Okay, he's
dead.
dead, right? And if you go through all of the superheroes, they pretty much dodge this. They don't. They're dead, except Superman. I cannot, for some reason, get behind any superhero that is pretty much invincible to everything except the Green Rock.
And magic, but yes.
And magic. That's a big one.
Fucking
That's,
But
no,
yes,
that's a
yes.
no, that's a big one.
That's
'cause
yeah, it's a big
that's
weakness for him.
yeah.
and magic.
Yes,
because there's
And
magic in-
Dracula can puncture his skin.
Yeah.
He's supernatural. He's magic.
So, in other words, supernatural crap. Yes,
Right.
It does
Right.
affect him. Yeah.
It just seems I don't know. I can't get behind it. There's no.
They
I
had to
don't-
do something because if it's just kryptonite, he's too untouchable. They had to do something.
Oh, okay, and that highlights my point. It just feels like the stakes are just never quite there, where everyone else, it's much more reasonable.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
I will give you. You are 97% correct. The one thing I will say, the one caveat that I'll give, because have you seen the original? I'm talking the first Christopher Reeves Superman movie. Do you remember that movie, or have you seen it?
I don't. I have seen it a couple times.
Okay.
I don't remember it though.
Okay, I was gonna say how the ending and what happens. So now, granted,
He
it
falls
was
off a horse.
no, not in real life. In the movie, no, in the movie, Lois. This is not a fucking spoiler. This Jesus Christ, this fucking movie came out in the
It's
70s.
like 40 years old. Yeah.
It's 40 years old.
40
If someone gets mad in the goddamn chat, Lois dies. Lois dead dies.
It spins around the world,
and
doesn't
he has to spin the right. Like, but I'm saying the reason that happened is because Lex Luthor outsmarted him, right? With the missiles going the opposite directions, he couldn't save everyone, and then fucked up. So it just, if you're clever, you can write stuff around it. It's just that's the problem, is you don't have clever, good writers.
Mm-hmm.
You have James Gunn at the fucking helm. You have Creature Commandos at the helm. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's not Superman. It's who's behind Superman right now. That's the fucking problem.
Oh yeah, and another thing, George is correct. They gave the kryptonite a weakness only because the actor who did the radio shows needed a vacation, and that they
yeah.
exposed him to kryptonite, so the actor can like take a few episodes off.
Yeah.
Because it was like year round, I think back then. They didn't have seasons; they just did it every fucking day or every week.
It was the streaming version of the 19 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Radio,
Anyways,
radio.
that's why I've never liked Superman, because
Too
You know.
powerful. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Yeah.
yeah, I think there used to be a meme, called Bat Math, and it's like
Mhm.
if like Batman, it's like Batman, and you take away the money, you still have a ninja,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Or if it's like Iron Man and you take away the suit, it's just a rich guy. If you have and
There's
all
something
that stuff,
basically.
and it's basically it was like the Bat Math proving that like Batman is the best one, or whatever. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't like Superman. I mean, he's fine.
No.
he's not-
Dude, I love Batman. You're talking to a Batman fan. I'm just saying, like, over the years, I've come to not respect the people behind it, but respect what he symbolizes. I guess maybe that's a better way of putting it. I get what Superman is supposed to symbolize.
Yeah.
Truth, justice, the American way, all of that. It's yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I think you can have a good Superman thing. It's just you need writers that fucking know how to write. Yes.
Okay. Here, this is
This is pretty
a
good.
this is a
This is pretty
a
good.
different version of the meme. So Batman plus Kryptonite greater than
Greater than Superman. Yeah.
Superman. Batman plus an EMP greater than Iron
Yeah,
Man.
yeah,
Iron Man
yeah.
minus the suit minus the money is just the dude.
Yeah.
Superman minus the sun is just the dude.
Ah, yeah.
Batman minus the money minus the suit is just a ninja. A ninja is greater than a dude.
Yeah. That's good. No, logic that, yep, mathematically adds up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
And it makes it
Batman.
even a wider gap because in the most recent years, they said his iron will and his ability, his physical ability, is an actual superpower.
Yeah.
That makes him even more.
No, prep,
like,
prep time, whatever prep time plus that's it. Unbeatable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's a
They proved it in Tower of Babel. They proved it.
Yep. Yep.
Even had a plan to take him out. Like, hey guys, if I go crazy here, it's how you take me out. And they were like, "What? You really? Yeah. I mean, we have to look at us. We're powerful."
All right,
Yep.
so I guess this is probably moving on to our last topic.
Ah, yeah.
Our last main topic, and then we have a bonus hole, and it's of course it's a scary fucking trailer because you guys do this every week now. Let's
Scary
do
trailer?
something scary for Sean, you assholes.
I wonder who put that in.
I wonder who, the author of the gay notes himself.
No,
Although I will say
no.
the gay notes are always very entertaining to read.
Mhm.
Good.
Like
I try. I do my best.
you do an astoundingly good job. So sunrise on the Reaping's Malaise Donner
Nasally.
Maze
Yeah. Yeah.
Maisley Donner casting is the one every Hunger Games fan saw coming. Holy cow, what a fucking title.
Yeah.
So who is this girl? Maisley Donner.
No, I believe no. That's the Woody Harrelson's new prequel guy. Hold on, I'm 90% sure.
Oh yeah, Haymitch.
Yeah, for Haymitch playing the young Haymitch. McKenna Grace is the other casting, and she's playing it's not Katniss. It's not Katniss. This Katniss's character. but
It's like is the
it's
female
a-
who went to the games with him?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the Katniss equivalent in
Okay.
this sequel
Like
or in
he's
this.
yeah Peter. So that's
Yeah.
his Katniss. There's Peter. Okay.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Okay.
Which was good casting in my opinion. This was good casting. Both I'm not so much with the Hamish, but with her, yes, good.
So the
was
Hunger
on board
Games
with that.
Sunrise on the Reaping. This is the fucking name.
I know, dude. I didn't. That's the
This
author.
is the name. This is terrible.
The author came up with that one, not Lionsgate. The author called the book that.
Good
So
God.
you got to talk to the author on that one.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. So anyways, Sunrise on the Reaping is scheduled to begin filming very soon in order to be ready for its November 2026 release date. That means the casting is underway and will likely be finalized in the near future, with the main character actors already confirmed, one of who was a popular fan cast. Sunrise on the Reaping has reportedly cast teenage Haymitch Abernathy to be played by We Were Liars Joseph Zada.
Yep.
Do we know Joseph Zada?
No.
I do not. I don't know the actor. I'm not familiar, unfortunately, with that actor.
Whitney Peak will play Haymitch's girlfriend, Lenore Dove Baird, and McKenna Grace, his fellow District 12 tribute,
Yes.
Maisley Donner, forming the de facto leading trio of this Hunger Games installment.
Yes.
So no Zegler, eh?
No, because
Not a single Zegler to be found, eh?
that's weird, right? You would think, like, why if she was so popular, bring her back.
Weird.
Weird. You know what's really funny? Some of my friends tell me space isn't real, and I of course say, "Well, space isn't real. Explain the distance between
Yeah.
Ziegler's eyes."
Hey,
Space
it's
is very
it's Hollywood, baby.
Time and space, right?
Uh,
Right, Beats.
It's I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yep.
While major questions like who will play President Snow in Sunrise on the Reaping are still up in the air, we've also gotten the very exciting news that Breaking Bad alum Jesse Plemons will be taking on the role of the double
Yeah.
agent.
Yeah. He was. Do you remember he was one of
Aldrich
the
Heavensby?
Plutarch.
Plutarch. Yeah.
Oh. Plutarch. Why? Oh my God, I can't read, and my brain's not working. Plutarch Heavensby. Who is this fella? Who is this character in the story?
Unfortunately, that one I'm not familiar with. But I think is that the announcer guy. Hold on. Let me see. Plutarch.
Oh wait, wasn't he the guy that Philip Seymour Hoffman played?
Yeah. Yes.
Previously
Philip Seymour.
played by
Yes.
the late
Yes.
He was the
Seymour
game
Philip
master that like helped like
Philip
start the
Seymour
game for Katniss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's character. Yes. Or
Yeah.
former. Yeah. What he
Yeah.
played formerly. Yes.
Clemens was a casting choice that at least a few people predicted online, unsurprising given his previous intelligent, maniacal performance. However, one of the main three was a far more widespread fan cast, putting her future performance in an interesting light.
Yep. McKenna Grace.
I get so weirded seeing her on screen because she's in her 20s.
I know. I
She
hate
plays,
that.
She plays 14-year-olds. I
fucking
cannot
hate
stand
that.
that. Yeah.
I hate that. No, dude. Like, okay. I'm gonna fucking. I can't believe. Okay, I'll just say it. So
we know
when
what you're
you
thinking.
when you live in when you live in Hollywood and you're there and you're doing the thing and you're like this happens and it weirds you out because you'll be at a party, you'll be doing something, and you'll have this like very young person. Oh, hey, what's going? And it's like a 25-year-old. You're like, God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Like yes, so it does correct. Yes, Darnell.
Do
Yes,
not like
correct.
this.
It's weird. It does weird me out.
Mhm.
Yes, it fucks with you a little bit.
Yep.
So not a kid then.
Nope.
She is not unless you
She's almost
consider
30, isn't she?
a 20 whatever year old. Yeah, she's 20.
I think she's close to 30.
McKenna
Oh,
Grace.
no, this hasn't filmed yet, right? So what?
No, they haven't started yet. No, they haven't started yet.
So this is not a trailer then. There's nothing for it to.
No, it's a teaser, but it's
She
not
was
a
born.
trailer.
She was born in 2006. So
Okay,
she's
okay,
19.
she's 19. Okay, but she's not a quote unquote child, but
It's
she
weird.
is.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
still
yeah.
weird. Yes, it's still weird. Yes,
No, don't like.
I
it.
get, I get what you're saying. I get it.
Mm-mm.
I
So
still
it's
think
totally
it's good
it's
casting.
totally cool then to go. She's pretty. I'd fuck her. It's totally
No.
fine.
At 19, your call.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
You
just
know.
saying she's not a kid. So I mean,
She's
it's
not a
totally fine.
kid. She's not a kid, right? No, it's because I dated an actress that like I didn't want
Of course
anything to
you
do
did.
with
Is
her.
it Hillary
Hold on,
Duff?
hold
My
on.
dog.
I wish.
It's the one
Oh,
that cock blocked it from Hillary Duff.
Fucking a, I wish. No, I did. It was just, no. This wasn't a known actress. She's just a random actress.
Oh,
But what I'm saying is, she had the McKenna. I thought she was way younger than what she actually was.
oh,
I thought she's 17, 18 or whatever, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm 25 or 26. Like, oh shit. Like,
How
oh,
old were you at the time?
I would have been 27 or 28, somewhere. in
you're
there.
about the same age.
Yeah. We weren't that far apart age-wise. Yeah,
Okay,
it wasn't a crazy.
You're 27. You see this girl who you think is 17, and you go up to her and you go, "Hey,
it's-
baby."
No, because we worked together. That's why. Because we were working together.
Then you found out, and
You
you're
got to
like,
know
"Oh,
her,
it's not
okay.
creepy after all."
Yes. No, because she would not. Okay, this is another thing too. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to fuck whatever. But
Yeah.
she would not. How do I
You should say her
She
name. I
made
want
it-
to see her IMDb.
She made it very clear that she would. Let's put it this way. She made it very obvious and very clear to everyone that she was interested in dating. It was just a running joke and a running thing and whatever. And it wasn't until later on that I was like, oh, you're 20, whatever, 23, 24, 20, whatever she was. Yeah. But this happens, unfortunately, a lot. And it does kind of mess with you. Your barometer. It does mess with your barometer a little bit. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
And this wasn't Hillary Duff
No,
or Jessica
Sean.
Alba.
I would give anything to
go
go back in time to that moment and shove my ex into the street where like
God damn.
where a car could have hit her or something, but I can't do that, unfortunately. Or
I
at the
wish
ve-
I could go back in
or
time.
or
and
at the very
live
least,
your
oh, no,
actual
okay,
history.
sorry. Or at the very least, tie her like what is
Go
it?
back
Marty
and start.
No, Marty. Yeah, Marty
Oh.
McFly style. Marty McFly style. Me be dressed up to where you can't tell it's me. I'm like sunglasses, whatever. Go in, lock her in a room or a closet somewhere, and then just fucking like jump. Boom. That's it. Done. And that's it. That's all what I need to do. Just block her from leaving the doors or getting out long enough for me to talk to yeah. Something to that effect. I would happily go back and do that. Just to see what would have happened.
Just to see.
Just to know. Yeah.
All right. So, although McKenna Grace is supposed to be this installment's answer to Cadence,
Cadmus Everdeen.
why did
Just
it say
Cadence.
Did I write
Mhm,
Cadence?
mhm.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's Cadence then. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Does Darnell also get the gay notes?
Yeah, I gave you
did.
the notes. Yeah.
Aren't the gay notes good?
They're amazing. I love them.
All right. The focus for these movies is supposed to be Hamish Abernathy, which is Woody Harrelson's character.
It won't be. It won't be.
Because, it has to be studying and brave and a girl.
Yep.
Mhm.
Probably.
Okay, Mike, what's the juice? A, does Hollywood and Lionsgate finally understand that fetch isn't going to be a thing with DEI casting?
Yes and no. It's like 50. I was gonna give him more benefit of the doubt, but well, okay. At least Troon, that's one. Okay, so that's check mark 1. No Troon. Okay, cool. Check mark 2. They haven't race swapped anybody from the books, as far as I know. Like
Yet.
the books yet. They haven't pulled a Snape yet. So that's okay. So positive 2. The juice that I was gonna give was that they've been trying to figure this series, this whatever, this post Mockingjay or Mocking from the last film. They've been trying to figure out how to do this since I was there in 2017. They at Lionsgate. They've been trying to figure this fucking thing out.
Since you are at Lionsgate,
Yes, correct. That was
are you in any credits?
No, God, I wish. No, fuck no. I was no, I was working in the film and television like floor department or what, like the creative floor, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So that's where I was at. I was like assistant / coordinator level. I was in just kind of with all the other folks or whatever. And even when I was there, they were fucking racking their brain to figure out what are we gonna do post the final movie, and then what maybe we do this and whatever, and that was kind of everyone's assignment was like read this book, okay, read this book, read this young adult book, okay, and that was the kind of back and forth that was going on at the time.
Why not?
God damn it.
I don't know. Why not make one that takes you back to the beginning?
Well, I don't believe that the new books had been written just yet. I think the recent books hadn't quite come out yet, if I remember correctly. The prequel,
Okay.
basically the material that they have now. So what they were trying.
So they're following books.
Yeah, now they're just following the books. Yeah.
Yeah, the last movie was a book too.
Yeah. You know that the entire thing is a book series. Yes. We know.
Well, I knew the
I'm just checking. I'm not making fun of him.
I knew those
I'm
were
asking.
books.
I'm checking. Yes.
I knew those were books, but then I thought maybe they I didn't even know the last one was a book. I thought they basically went Game of Thrones and they're like,
No.
fuck it, books, fuck books, we're
We'll
doing
do it live.
No.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
no.
I thought what
No.
they were doing. So then why not go back to the beginning when everything was great and then they had their civil war or whatever and shit broke down? Like and then do that, and then at the end of that first film they go, well, I have an idea, we're gonna do Hunger Games, and then the sequel to that one is the first Hunger Games. Why not do that?
This is essentially their prequels, like the Star Wars prequels answer to what they were doing before. That's what these books / movies are supposed to be. But prior to that, prior to them being written, they were racking their brain. They're like, that's why they did the Divergent bullshit. Like, I don't know if you remember the Divergent series or the movies or whatever. That's why they were doing that stuff. That's why they were just like trying to figure
Immortal
it out.
Engines.
Yeah, they were trying to figure out that catching that lightning in a bottle, so to speak, with like the young adults, whatever genre, whatever you want to call it. So at the time, that was every person who was not a direct executive's job was like, you need to read this, you need to figure out this. This is here, read this. Is this good? Or there was that kind of like, and write a report on it, and then so that was what was going on at that time.
And write a report on it. Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, dude! You know how many reports I had to fucking? Oh my god, dude! I got sick of that. I had so many fucking.
And now you make kids do it.
Hell yeah, dude! It's their turn. You
I wouldn't even write reports for school myself.
Yeah.
Oh
You
goodness.
suffer. Yeah, but it was. But that was, and then I'm sorry. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
Cass wants you to know that you forgot your
No, I put Jedi, so it was implied. It's right there. It says Jedi. See?
Oh,
Right
all right.
there.
Yeah, he's what are you, a sexy Jedi?
Yeah. Right there.
Oh,
Jedi.
there you go.
See? Jedi. In parentheses, Jedi.
I guess.
Yeah. It's implied.
Right. So Lionsgate quickly washed the Zegler taste out of their mouths, and I suspect they did that by licking their own asshole.
That's one way.
Wow.
It would have tasted better, I would imagine.
Well, how else do you get the taste of Zegler out of your mouth? Like, listen, what do you think? What do you think the guy does who goes down on her? What, like mouthwash? Fucking sucks his own dick? Like, I mean, he's got to get that taste out somehow. I don't think all the fucking. I don't think all the sorbet or whatever is gonna cleanse that palate.
I'm gonna start
fucking
calling
pulling hairs out.
Darnell fucking Dirty Sanchez now.
No, read it. Snatches.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sanchez. My bad, Sanchez.
Dirty Snatches.
Dirty Sanchez. Yeah. No, but I think I told you. I thought I told you this, right? The fucking the Lionsgate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. you did.
Story, right? Yeah. What the fucking script that they handed me, and it was like, oh, you need to read this, and is this good? And I made the mistake of being an idiot and being honest. That was the one that I was actually honest about, unfortunately, or truly, I guess, as honest as I could be, whatever. And yeah, that's why I never moved up past that level, unfortunately, because you were honest. Because I was honest. I was like, this is. I didn't say it sucked, but I was
what
like,
was the show or movie?
I can't believe this is the fucking title. How to Be a Latin Lover. I'm not joking. That is a real movie. It was on Hulu. You can look it up. Nobody saw it. So it's a thing. You can look.
That was
look it
racist.
up.
They gave it to you.
Yes, dude. The whitest, blondest, blue-eyed bitch in the entire fucking was like, here, read this. You're gonna love this. I'm like, okay. Wait, what's this? What's this title? Like, wait, what? Not only what is this title, but what the fuck is this story? Because it's bad. It's so fucking bad. Yeah, there you go. And it's not funny. It's supposed to be funny, and it's not funny. That's the thing. It was a comedy, and it's like it wasn't remotely funny.
Oh. Yes, so Rob Lowe, Selma Hayek, Kristen Bell, Rachel Welch, Rob Corddry.
Raquel Welch.
Yeah. And it's 6 out of 10.
More like a 4.
I don't know. 6.
4 or 5 out of 10. Sure.
Did this make money?
No, because they just because I think what they were trying to do is originally the intent was to put it out in theatrically, and it just tested so shitty that they just put it on Hulu, or they buried it on Hulu.
Oh.
Yeah. Ah, McKenna Grace is in this too. I forgot about that. Yeah.
McKenna cast too. I mean,
McKenna Grace is in this movie too. Fucking, I totally forgot. Yeah. It comes back full circle. That's nice.
yeah, pretty decent cast though. I mean, you got Kristen Bell, Rob Jubal.
Yeah, that's the sad part. Is just the writing was
Riggle.
fucking god awful, man.
Michael Cera. Like, I mean, this is a reasonable cast. Like,
Yeah. Ben Schwartz is in it. He's pretty good, decent guy. Yeah.
this guy's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, Schwartz is a decent dude. I know he's like a
He's
super
a-
liberal.
He's okay. I'm saying as
Okay.
as an actor,
Oh, okay.
not as a not
Okay.
as a person, as an
Yeah.
actor. That's
Gotcha.
it. I know what he
Cordy-
is.
Oh,
Trust me.
gotcha. Cordy,
I
gotta
know
stop
it-
drinking, man.
I know
So
exactly
in
they
what he is.
handed you this movie
I
and you said it was shit, and they said fuck you, and they made it anyways, and it turned out to be shit.
Yeah, imagine that.
Who saw that coming?
Weird. Who fucking could have seen that one coming? Yeah. But like you should have seen. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You should have seen this girl's face
Yeah,
when I
you
told
told us.
when I told her what again, I was tactful. I wasn't a dick. I just broke it down like, okay, look, this is what I think is the problem. You're right. That right. And her fucking face was just like I'd slapped the shit out of her or something. I don't know. I think this was like, I think at the time this was probably like her baby, and she was like, oh, if I get this made, I can come up and get a promotion or whatever, right? I don't know, whatever's going on with her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she took it as a personal insult that I would have said that this is a god awful fucking movie and no one's gonna want to see this, which no one did. So
So the previous Hunger Games had $100 million budget, but
Yep.
it did make 349. So while that's not a true success, it didn't lose money.
that's probably break even money, because again, take into account the marketing.
A lot of marketing.
A lot of marketing. So take into account take into account the Zegler, whatever the Zegler tax or shit you probably dealt with there, and then on top of that, yeah, the fucking marketing.
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah,
what the
so-
I wonder what the Zegler tax actually cost them.
Couple billion, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just remembered. I didn't watch those links you sent me, dude. You
Oh, it's-
fixed them where I could view them. I totally forgot yesterday.
I can
Totally dropped the ball.
I'll
No,
throw
no,
'em-
I have them still. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just forgot to look at them. I'm so sorry.
No, dude, it's all good. I scared the shit out of Sean with one of them or two of them. I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, he said they looked scary, so that's good. I onto something.
What, the shorts?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, too spooky.
You know which one I liked? What's the one where the kid, the chick's in bed and every time the lights come off, the demon gets closer and she turns the lights on. It's not there.
Yeah, the
Lights out.
short-
Lights out.
Yeah, Lights
They made
Out,
a movie.
yeah,
I
It's like
I
Don't
wanna-
Blink.
yes. I want to watch that so bad. I haven't watched it yet.
Yes.
I just got it the other day.
Well, if I mean, it would be terrible if that was secretly a plot, or my plot was to put stuff out there and then see if somebody accidentally wants to buy an idea that I did. That would be interesting.
True.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have lots of movie ideas then, eh?
Dude. Yes.
All right. So is
Who does-
how to
yeah.
Be a Latin Lover, is that your inside baseball from Lionsgate, or do
A
you have
little
more
bit.
inside?
A little bit more. I would so the other inside baseball was well, okay, so first thing, John Wick had not come about. John Wick was not a thing yet when I was there. That was post after I left. I think that was 2-3 years after I left. So money wise, they're good. They're living off the Wick money. It's just this thing. They had this success, and they just couldn't figure out how to either replicate it or extend it or do more stuff with it. And they've been struggling. And the Zegler thing didn't fucking help. Like nobody went to go see it. Nobody cared. Nobody wanted to see it because of, not just because of Zegler, but it didn't look good. And then Zegler didn't help. What I will say though, like, as ridiculous as Hollywood can be, I actually had a lot of fun at that place. It actually gave me a lot of opportunities. The reason that I ended up actually eventually writing and producing is because of that job. Because I don't know if you know how incestuous Hollywood is, but like, once people know that you work there and you did stuff and whatever, it just kind of like, oh, hey, I work there too. Yeah. Do you want to do the, like, that's how it works. It's just kind of like,
That's what they told me on the set for primetime. They said, look, you did good. Now they got your name. Now when something pops up with this type of role, they're going to call you. Might be a different studio, but they're still going to call you. So yeah.
Once people know you're reliable, dependable, you're gonna do your shit, whatever, you're good. Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm waiting on a callback that I was asked about this movie. They need a guy for like one day for something.
Fuck yeah.
So I may be getting something in Mississippi next month.
That's
Is it a-
because you're
is it a-
reliable and dependable. All the things that I'm not.
But
It's a
is it
good
for
payout too.
Is it for a cop? Is it for another cop role? or
No,
something?
it's a cop movie, but it's not a cop role. Weird.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Mm. Is this the horror? The horror? Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Wait. Darnell, have you seen this?
I've heard about it, but I've not seen it.
Okay, good. Sean,
right.
have you peeked at this?
Fuck you. No, I haven't.
Okay, good.
I hate this.
Okay.
I hate this part of the night.
Okay.
This is the worst
Okay,
part.
all
Like a kid at Christmas watching Santa put presents in the tree.
Yes. Just watch. Just
All
watch.
right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the horror trailer. It's allegedly, I think Mike's wrong, but he says it's the best horror trailer I've seen in a long time. It's from a film called Weapons. Is that right?
Yes.
And it's I guess we'll watch this. While you watch it, I'll just cover.
No, don't. No,
I'm just
Sean.
gonna cover my
watch.
face like this.
We will make you a horror fan when we're done. By the
Yes.
time we're done,
You-
you'll be a
you
horror
fucking
fan.
Yes.
Won't. You
We're gonna,
won't.
I'm gonna desensitize you to fucking horror. I swear to God.
Yes, Sean. It is a horror trailer.
Yes,
Her
yes.
name's Tiffany, and she spreads wide. Anyways, so 44 seconds.
She blows
All
bubble
right.
gum out of her cooch.
Yeah, she
Yeah, it's
does.
only
I'll
44
ping pong
seconds.
balls.
Come on.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
People balls are
44
overdone. Bubble gum bubbles.
Mr. Graff, I can understand your passion, and I don't mind having these conversations with you because, God forbid, if it was my child, I'd be demanding answers too. Those kids walked out of those homes. No one pulled them out. No one forced them.
That's already fucking terrifying for me.
Just wait.
What the fuck?
What do you see that I don't?
There's people walking with them. Demons.
That's what. Okay, so the reason I love that is it's just fucking it's so simple. It's like it's not like an elaborate crazy. It's just simple, but it plays on a very fucking primal.
These kids are running like they were holding something's hands. They were
Yes.
running down. Yeah. Oh
Yes.
God, goosebumps.
Yes, and okay. So did you? Okay, Sean, are you okay? Sean,
No, that's a fear of mine, dude. That
yes,
is-
I know.
that-
That's
that-
every.
because
That's
I've had my
every.
kids escape my house and they've run
That's
down
what
the
a
road.
horror movie's for.
Yes,
And
dude. That's the
that,
point.
that
Yes.
like fucking
Embracing that fear.
Yes.
Can't embrace that. Okay, so
If I can
okay,
watch End of Watch while I was actively a police officer, you can watch this.
There you go.
listen.
And that is a police officer's nightmare. That movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like worst nightmare.
Like after we voted, we did a walk around the block, and there's this body of the fuck am I? There's this body of water just over here. It's like fucking 150 meters that way, right? It's fucking it's right there. No fence. It's just a pond. There's a big pond right there. And so my wife and I, our fear is that our kids are gonna get out and go, oh my god, the fucking ducks, and they're gonna go and drown in this pond. So as we were walking by, we could see the pond. It was right there, and so again, for the 1,000th time, my wife is like, "Hey, Elliot, what do you do if you go up to that water?" Because the answer is I don't go up to the water.
Mhm.
And then what happens if you go into the water? And then my son goes, "Well, I'll probably drown and die." And so you don't go to the water. And so we're trying to get this in and in his head, and then my wife had said something that it got me like right in the heart. She was like, "What do you do if you see Rennie go into the water?" My son Elliot, he was like, "I will go in and I will save him," and it fucking got right to my heart because I'm like, "Great, that's 2 dead bodies." And then she was like, "Yeah, but at least that's noble." I'm like, "Great, he will nobly die." And that will be 2 dead bodies I'm fishing out of the pond. And like he needs to run and get help. And so anyways, the point of all of that is kids running down the street fucking terrifies me.
Question.
Especially holding their hands out because something is fucking escorting them down.
Possibly.
Invisible, and because listen, kids are fucked. Kids are so fucked with their little fucking imaginations because
Yes.
my kids talk to something. I just assume it's kids, one being kids being kids, two in autism, where they're talking almost like they're talking to someone, and I always think, what are you talking to? What do you see in your imagination that I can't, right? So this is actually like has like burrowed fucking into this is terrifying.
My ex's oldest kid. So before my oldest was born, we were in our house and we were living in a trailer. We were renting a trailer at the time, and I could hear her talking. She was 2, maybe about to turn 3. We could hear her talking, and then other voices talking back. Go into the room. It's her and her imaginary. She had like 4 imaginary friends. One talked like their mouth was shown shut. One shut. One talked in a high pitched voice. One talked in a deep voice. I forgot what the 4th one was, but like. I went in the room one time and I used to play with her all the time. We'd play in her room. Like sometimes we'd be playing. She was like, what was name? Meeker. Meeker's the one whose mouth was like sewn shut. So that's how she would talk. Because Meeker doesn't like you. Like, what do you mean? She thinks you're very mean. Like, we're playing. She's like, yeah, but I'm supposed to be playing with her, not you. It's like, all right, I am done. I'm going to the living room.
Good God.
And at one time I walked in, she was like, I forget one of the other names. She's like, they're in the corner watching you. Like they were like all like spidered up in the corner watching. Like, what do you mean? He's watching, waiting for you to turn your back so she can jump on you. So like I reversed and I walked out the room and backwards. Said, all right, I'm done. Peace. We moved very quickly.
Now, hold on. So, to be fair, it has clearly done its job because it has clearly scared you, which is
yes,
good. And
it's done well.
It's just a teaser. It's just the fucking. It's not the movie. It's just a fucking teaser.
I can't wait for you cons to be like, oh, here's the full trailer, you sons of
Oh
bitches.
yeah, I can't wait. The reason it grabbed my attention is because it's just so fucking simple. It was such a simple thing, but it has so much like meaning and subtext behind it. And also, I did send you the link for the website because I want you if you can pull up the website.
I saw that. Yes,
it's in the gay notes. It's right beneath.
It's
not a no. The website is not terrifying. It's just
I saw that, Michael. I saw it.
Yes, I want you to. I want to point something out.
I bet you do.
I do.
I do too. You do what?
Oh. Yes.
Okay, so
this is like a 1996 fucking
yes.
GeoCities.
Yes, this reminded me 100% of Blair Witch. What, like, I don't know if you recall or if you remember the first Blair Witch, not the fucking.
It almost like an anxiety attack for Blair Witch.
Yes, the first Blair Witch. This was the kind of marketing that they did. It was simple. It made, because granted they took advantage of the fact that like people didn't really know the internet or they didn't know like fake news and like right. It was like the very very like early days of the internet, and they took full advantage of that and put up shit like this, right, in this same vein that made people think that the movie was real, and that's what this reminded me of. I really I enjoyed that. I really liked.
Is Maybrook a real town?
Probably not. I mean, maybe there's one somewhere.
In what place is it supposed to be?
Oh, it doesn't even say, does it? No, it doesn't say. But it doesn't.
Scroll down. Maybe more.
Scroll down. Yeah, go down because there's a bunch of stuff, and then there's
like links to stuff. Yes.
Yeah, there's great videos of this too. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I love it.
Underground prison discovered in a rental home. These little fucking security videos of kids just running. Fucking creepy as shit. A response.
Yeah.
In response, a school gathering was held where unease became clear. Unease, if 17 kids just leave their house and they're gone. Unease, I don't think is the correct word for it.
So, what makes it even like to me even like weirder and more interesting? The title of the movie, Weapons.
Yeah.
Like I am so intrigued to find out what it means.
Yep. I'm just saying,
intrigued.
A movie like marketing or whatever has not grabbed my attention like this in a long fucking time. Where I was like, wait, what? That like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go on. No, go on.
No, I was just saying it's been a long fucking time.
I would say the last movie I could think of that got me, I guess, was Cloverfield.
Oh yeah,
I like
there you go.
all the
Yeah,
sites
go.
they had. And they had a phone number you could call, and
Yeah.
all this. Like they had masks, like they had sites for the company that Josh was going to work for in Japan. They had a full website for it. I think you can even order products from there. I think they even had some things that they were sending out. I could be wrong on that part. They had everything, man.
Yeah. So, the game notes literally say this. I'm gonna read it, chat word for word. Besides scaring the shit out of Sean, what's the deal with this movie?
No, that is the deal. That's what I was saying. Is I have not seen anything like this or come close to this. Oh, did you? I don't know if you did. You what do you call it? That was a joke from yesterday. Because
No, I didn't see yesterday, but that was fucking hilarious.
So yesterday, fucking Gina was talking about X-Files, or she was referencing X-Files because I brought that up, and she had merged Scully and Mulder together to Skull. I made fun of her for it, of course.
That is hilarious.
Yes, and I'm not gonna let that one go ever. That one's never getting old. I almost spit out my drink when she fucking said that. So
And you know what else?
Yeah.
And you know what else is we're never gonna let go of? The greedy pussy. Anyway,
Yes.
so best
Paranormal
marketing.
Activity was another one. Paranormal Activity.
Oh yeah,
that was
a
good marketing.
Yeah, but that's fucking like 15, 20 years old. That wasn't like recently. That was fucking like
Cloverfield, and then I think they did one for Cloverfield Paradox. And so, and I want to say I read about 3 or 4 weeks ago, some sites have been popping up that like are connected to stuff in the Cloverfield universe. So I'm thinking they may be announcing another movie soon.
Okay. Yeah, because Paranormal Activity, the first one was 2007, dude. I mean,
the last one was
it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But again, stupidly simple. Like the website looks like a fucking a 10-year-old designed it. You know what I mean?
Fuck. What's the old site? Not Fire. The old school shit. The HTML sites they look like not Firefox.
I thought that looked like GeoCities, but
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Fire? Wow. Yeah, GeoCities.
Yeah, AOL, GeoCities, whatever.
Mhm,
that's what it reminded me of.
Yes.
And it catches your fucking attention. That's what I'm saying. I was just like,
I used to have a GeoCities website. It was dedicated to how much I loved a girl.
Oh.
Had hearts floating and
That is so
pretty
gay.
fucking gay.
Gay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was
faggy shit.
Why are you gay?
It's it. Yes.
That's not the one to play. This is it.
Gay!
No, those both fit. It's
Both
true.
fit.
Yeah.
Both work. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Sean, it clearly caught your attention. I mean, yes, it might have induced a panic attack, but it caught your attention.
Yes, and the weapons I think are the children.
So
oh my god! Good fucking thought, dude. Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Why is that not the most obvious thing in the entire world?
No. There's a lot of ways they can. Yes, but that's yes.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking that way. I'm thinking like weapons to fight the demons or ghosts to fight using. Like I didn't think about the kids. I was just thinking like literal.
The weapons are the kids, and
that is awesome.
We won't know why.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Have you guys seen?
I'm going to watch Nightmare on Elm Street after this.
Have you guys seen Torchwood: Children of Earth?
I have not.
That is actually the one I never got into with the Doctor Who stuff.
I didn't watch the Torchwood.
Or I mean, I didn't watch as much Torchwood as I wish I had. Yeah.
In Torchwood, Children of Earth.
Is that a mini movie though? Is that one of their mini whatever?
It's a mini series of like 5 episodes or something.
Okay.
Like that. And so it's Children of Earth. And so what is it? Well, aliens come, and obviously they go to England because it's a British centric show, right?
All aliens are British. We know this.
Well,
yes.
These aliens were actually it was almost like they took their cue from like Independence Day, It was very like that, right? And so
Okay.
the aliens were like, we are here. You are going to build this room, and you are going to fill it very exactly with these gases. And then so they did basically their atmosphere. And so alien comes down to like negotiate with them and all that. And they said, you are going to give us all of your children. And
It's
they're
like a Diddy party.
they're like, oh, but why are we going to do that? And they say basically because we like your children. We breathe your children, and your children get us high. And it was like the children's life force, like was their drug.
Oh, they're Joe
something.
Biden. Okay, I get it now.
Almost like that, yeah. And it's pretty fucking crazy when you like look at it all in hindsight about how they're like so about the kids.
Yeah.
And then like but the thing is that the aliens had come once before and discovered that they actually really liked the kids, and then so they had taken a bunch, and I guess like some kids escaped, and they're like old men now, being like, "Oh no, this thing is happening." But then the aliens
Yeah.
are then like, if you don't give us like, it's like it was some obscene, ridiculous amount of the children. We're just gonna kill you all. Like, I mean, we're aliens. We can do that. And then so they're like, shit, can we negotiate? And then so it was a negotiation of how many kids can we steal, and that you'll be happy with. Like at what point is too many kids do we confiscate from the public? And it's really fucking crazy about like how the whole thing goes. And I don't know, just like
Huh.
I always, when it comes to like this weapons movie, and it's the it involves kids. Well, obviously the kids are the weapons, because in that Torchwood, kids were the drugs, and so kids are the thing.
Most likely, yes. I would say,
Yeah.
I would agree. It's most likely there's, however, what it's the angle that they're gonna play it that I'm questioning. Like, is it a government thing? Like, oh, they're programmed or whatever, or is it like something supernatural, paranormal happening? Like,
Yeah.
so
Imagine
that-
if it was like
that's
the government.
that's the angle. Like, what angle are they going to take? That's
When
my
is it
question.
supposed to come out?
Fuck, is it? I thought it was later this year. Hold on.
Oh God, I can't wait.
Hold up. Where is that? Where
Probably
is that?
Halloween-ish.
Let me see. Weapons. Movie, yeah. 2025. Is it? Yeah, 2025, right? Yeah. Yeah, 2025. August. Yeah, August.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not Halloween, but like before Halloween.
Yeah. Okay.
Originally set to come out over MLK weekend 2026.
Wow. So they moved it up.
Warner Brothers got so excited about weapons, it moved the movie to summer August
That's what
8th,
I'm saying, dude.
Fuck yeah, man.
after excellent test scores.
Okay, do you know what? Okay, so let me break this down, because I've been a part of those test screenings. When you hit a home run, right, with audiences, or like when you're testing a movie, like you're showing it to them,
Mm-hmm.
okay, they write you take your little notes, what did you think, yada, whatever, right? When you get a banger, when you get an 11 or a 12 out of 10, or which I imagine is, I think, something similar to this, because you never move up a date ever for a movie. Like, if a movie was set to come out in 2026, you don't move that back, unless you are like 99.99999% sure that this fucking thing is a banger and you want it out now. So it is a bang. So to me, I didn't know that until Sean read that. This is probably a banger, and I'm gonna go see it. Yeah.
I will definitely go see it in theaters.
Yeah.
All right, let me read this paragraph here. In CinemaCon footage shown earlier this month, we saw mobs of parents at PTA school meetings losing their minds over kids gone missing. It's a situation that has Josh Brolin's character yelling for answers, and Julia Garner's character concerned. Parent waking up in night sweats. She happens to walk into a classroom in the middle of the night to find spooky kids at a desk. There's also a lot of twisted, blood-curdling images not shown here in the.
I saw a screenshot of her in the room with kids around a desk. I saw a screenshot of that.
Blood exploding from the head and some red-haired clown popping up in a forest.
You know what?
Well, I don't like
the-
any of that. if I'm
Oh,
honest.
you know what? You know what? Now that you said that, holy shit! I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. Have you guys seen Village of the Damned? I know it's a
long time ago.
super. I know it's a super old
Yeah,
movie. I get
yeah.
that, but that's
Long
what
time
this.
ago.
That's what this is kind of like.
Yes.
Maybe you know.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe a little bit of that. We'll see.
Okay.
So we'll see. Okay. All right.
I'm excited.
We'll see. No, but I'm telling you, dude, you don't do that as a studio. You don't go, oh yeah, we're putting this out 2026, whenever. You don't fucking yank that and put it like a year, like move it up a year, unless you're like, oh fuck yeah, this is money. We're gonna print money with this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Wow.
I'm pumped.
Warner Brothers might have a hit. Finally.
I am pumped. Yeah.
And it's
You're
probably not going to be woke.
Superman.
It probably won't be woke, and it probably didn't cost
Probably a
lot of
low-budget
money.
film.
Didn't cost a lot of money. Yeah.
They'll need it after Superman. They'll need it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh my god! Imagine
Ooh.
if this is the film that saves Warner Brothers after Superman
So-
puts it into the red.
Real quick to circle back to Superman for a minute. George had mentioned something that he's giving James Gunn the benefit of the doubt or something to that nature because James Gunn walked into like a bad script.
Oh, get
So
the fuck
okay,
out
no,
of here.
no.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, no, to give him as much control as he has over that entire universe, he would have walked in, looked at it, said, "Fuck this, we're doing another script." No, no, there's no excuse for this. None.
No.
He gets no
Especially
benefit of
if
doubt
it's
because he
Space
has the power to
Monkeys
fix it.
doing Twitter.
Yeah. He took over 2 years ago, almost 2 years
Yeah.
ago now.
Yeah.
So he's
More.
had time to get a good script written. I don't know. He may have walked into a bad script, but he's got the power. He's Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige can look in the beginning, look at the script. Fuck this, we're doing something else.
Yeah,
he can do it. This is what he went with.
Yes.
This is what he agreed to.
Yes.
This is what he
could have put a kibosh on that bitch and said no. Fuck that. Yeah, you are 100% correct. Yes. No. You do not get
That's
a
too
pass.
much power. Yeah.
Sorry, Gunn. You don't get a pass. Nope.
No.
Nope. Sorry. This is your movie. Whatever happens with it is what fucking happens with it. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You made your bed. Now you're lying. It. Creature Commandos was shit.
Yeah. Which
He-
should have been a wake up call. That should have been a wake up call and go, okay, hold on. I know I want to do this thing, but maybe this thing isn't working. Like, maybe I need to.
Maybe that's
rethink
why they're
this.
doing reshoots right now, like you said.
That's 100%. Yes.
I'm still waiting for Peacemaster season 2, man. I love season 1. I've rewatched it a few times. It's really good.
I'm just saying, but you're 100% correct.
Mm-hmm.
He is Kathleen Kennedy, Kevin Feige level fucking.
Mhm.
He could have just nope. See this?
Yep.
See this? What we're doing?
Yep.
New shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
What ideas? What do you got, guys? Let's go.
Yeah.
Hit me,
Tim,
hit
I
me
would,
with it.
Tim, I would love to that movie, a Pedo Hunter film. I would fucking love a movie like that. I'd love to make a movie like that.
Well, that's what the Angel Studios movie was. What's his
Yeah,
face?
It's Sound of Silence.
Sound of Silence. Yeah. That
Not
was-
Sound of
I mean, that was
Silence. No.
But
Was
a
it Sound of
pedo
Silence?
Sound of-
hunter film.
Sound
Sound of Freedom.
Sound-
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
a pedo hunter film where you go around and it's
Oh.
almost like you're stabbing vampires, but you're just stabbing pedos.
Yes.
And then they turn to dust.
But like, you kill them, not arrest them.
Yeah. No. Dust. Boom. Dust.
Yeah.
And then you throw them in a wood chipper. You like bring a
Or a
wood
wood
chipper.
chipper. Yeah.
You know how you kill them? You expose them to like a naked picture of a naked adult.
Or-
and they turn to dust. Oh God, it burns.
Or do you guys remember the PlayStation 2 The Punisher?
Yeah.
Yeah. The game.
Yeah, a
Mhm.
movie like that.
One movie in the game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A movie like that game where you're just brutally killing pedophiles in any way that you find. It's like, oh, here happens to be a bowl of piranhas.
Yep.
Fucking
was a
love
good
that
game. Yep.
If I can get my PS2 hooked up and it not look like shit, I'm gonna play that. But PS2 looks like shit on a flat screen.
It does.
You can't stream PS2 very well or at all.
Uh,
I'll admit I don't know. Anyways, It looks like so far election wise, it's 150 to 161.
Okay.
That's what it-
The gap is widened slightly. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, not brilliant, not idea. Although we're still in minority
So,
territory.
Mr. Scott brings up Death Wish. I liked the Bruce Willis one.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. It wasn't like
It wasn't.
great
It
movie,
wasn't.
but
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't.
It was
terrible.
good.
It was
It's all right,
alright,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you should have played on your PS3, Sean.
I
you
can't.
have
I
one?
don't have one of the very incredibly rare super special reverse
I had one.
fucking back one. Those ones
PS4. PS4 can too. I think.
Can
I
PS4 play a PS2 game?
I think it can.
Yeah, but isn't PS4 fucking locked because they didn't allow streaming on the
What?
PS4?
No. The PS4 controller, like the PS5, this button, you tap it, you double tap it, it brings up your streaming at the bottom of the screen. You can tell it to start streaming, tell it where, other stuff.
No.
I
I
did
don't have
it
a
a few times.
PS4. I'm poor, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get another PlayStation. I mean, I'm trying to get in this whole PC thing, you know?
Steam, buddy. Steam.
Yeah. PS4 and PS5 allows streaming nonstop, but to play old PS2 games.
Yeah.
PS2 games were the fucking shit, man. They were so good. Fuck. The
So, oh,
Die Hard trilogy for the original PlayStation. That was an amazing
I didn't
game.
play that one.
Oh, so
I didn't play
good.
that.
It was just like
on the
you
PS1.
were-
On the PS1.
yeah, you were Bruce Willis, but you would basically all you would see is like the gun and like the fucking the little crosshairs on the screen, and
Like Doom.
It was so arcade where the guys would come and you just go boo 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 boo, and then like rocket launcher, rocket boom boom boom, and then you like skeletons everywhere, and then you would go, okay, I'm gonna quit, and then it'd be like, are you sure you want to quit? Yes, no, I need to think about it, and then you go, do you really need to think about it, or are you a fucking sissy? Do you actually need to think about it? You can ask your mom, and it like such a great game.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We are at 2.5 hours. Let's wrap it up there.
Can we
And,
play that trailer real quick or no? We don't have time.
Which one?
The one I put in the private chat.
Oh, right.
Star Wars movie that would save Star Wars.
All I have in the private chat, all I have is your live table read.
Oh, why? Okay, hold. I gotta hang on. I don't know why it did that.
Yeah, I'm happy to play your
Okay.
your thing, but I
Should've
looked at
told me
this. I'm like,
sooner.
2 hours long. No, Darnell.
No,
we're
you
not
should have
doing
told me it sooner. I would have. Go and look
Yeah.
again. I don't know why I did that. I shared it on X.
it. Oh, weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's Hollywood, baby.
Yep. God, she was so insufferable. How like she's like, oh, he might not even be in the movie, but that's Hollywood. God, man. Has anybody been that toxic to a film in recent memory?
The one that you always mention besides Zegler, yeah.
Besides Brie Larson.
Oh, okay. I was about to say Brie Larson.
Right,
Besides,
here we go. There it is. Yeah. Besides them, but yeah, no.
Besides those two, yeah.
But this is Facebook. I don't know if I can play this.
I'll share it if you want me to.
Wait. Sound? Right. It's working. It's
I see.
working. Okay. Yeah, because I don't have Facebook. Just
Mhm.
so you.
Yeah,
so
you know, yeah,
guys-
you can play stuff like that. Yeah.
I do. Wait, where's that? Okay, up and boop. What does that look like? Okay. All right.
Star Wars movie we need. I don't hear it.
The Empire rises again.
Today, we unleash our new clone army.
There's only one man who can take them down. Schwarzenegger is back.
Yeah.
On Tatooine has been holding our highest grade commando since the last Chicago War.
If we free him, we could take
Yes.
that rebel base and cripple the Empire supply chain.
And he didn't come alone.
Who the hell are you?
God.
They destroyed everything he loved.
I told you I'll be back.
And back you are.
And now he's back to settle the score.
Why don't you ask my Wookiee? You gave a killer performance.
This summer, prepare yourself for the motion picture of a lifetime.
I know you got some short ass legs, but y'all better pick up the pace.
Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't need the Force. The Force needs him.
Fucking Terminator music.
A toast to censorship and tyranny.
Oh, the Empire done fucked up now.
Star Wars 4. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Rain sword.
See, it should have said directed by Tarantino. That's what it should have said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been the most 90s.
Who wouldn't
fucking-
go see it in the fucking theaters?
Yeah.
I'd go watch that twice.
Yeah.
I'd go watch that twice.
You know what that reminded me of? Did you guys ever see Last Action Hero?
Yes, I love that movie.
I don't know if you remember the parody. I put it in the chat. The parody, the Schwarzenegger parody of Hamlet.
Yeah.
I
And
put
it's
it in
still
chat. Yeah. You want to play that, Sean? It's very short. Trust me.
it's awesome, dude. I love how he sees Stallone as a Terminator and he like looks at him. That was awesome.
All of the movies, George. All of them.
Yes.
All right, so this is Last Action Hero Hamlet parody.
Have you seen this movie, Sean?
Last Action Hero?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so good.
Hey, Claudius. You killed my father. Big mistake.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. And Hamlet is taking out the trash.
Stay thy hand, fair prince.
Who said I'm fair?
No one's going to tell this sweet prince good night.
To be or not to be? Not to be.
Yep.
Bridget Wilson is so hot.
Yep.
I know, George. I need to figure out how to make AI stuff videos so I can do. I want to do trailers, like fake trailers for movies.
That's what I sent you, dude.
That is fucking A.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I
have,
sent you.
I have the crash course is next weekend.
Okay.
The 10th and 11th. They did confirm I am signed up for it.
Nice.
No, and you're gonna do that kind of AI stuff.
I'm hoping it's just gonna be AI crash. It's like I have 16 hours. I have like 8 hours Saturday, 8 hours Sunday. It's like a crash course.
Oh.
It's a boot camp, but they fucking cram it down your throat.
Wow.
I'm excited.
I thought that was all very good. Fuck. Really bummed out about this election.
That's why I was trying to pick up your spirits, man.
Well, let's watch that weapons trailer again to cheer you up.
Yeah.
How about new?
It'll take your mind off of things for absolute for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take my mind off it for 44 seconds.
Like
45.
like a major pain. Your finger hurt. Give me your hand. You still feel that? No.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, okay. I thought Gene was saying something, but she was
one. So I guess CBC has 163 liberals to 149 conservatives so far. It's 172 or something for a majority government. Fucking so
Wait.
gay.
What do you mean next weekend, Cass? I don't usually do weekends with Sean. I'll be there Friday night.
What?
Dang, we're
Oh,
gonna
so
miss
you're,
next
what day
weekend,
is
but
your
glad you're-
thing?
It's Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'll be there Friday. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
if I'll stay all night, but I think it's like starts promptly 8:00 in the morning Saturday morning.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you might not be at insert title here.
Yeah, maybe not.
Mikey might have to do it for you.
Oh shit! And I got it's supposed to be with a buddy of mine that's doing that First Amendment site that's giving you like supposed to be complete free speech.
What?
Social media. Yeah, I can send you a link whenever we're done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cass, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I do need to take a weekend off because I'm kind of burning myself out right now. Not this
You went-
weekend, but next.
Yeah, you've been going pretty hard, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get you. I mean, I get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Mikey, where can the boys and the girls find you?
Right there. Killer Games Cast, Rumble, the YouTubes, and for some reason people are actually checking out the old channel now. The Killer Games footage. That's the stuff I sent you guys, but people are actually going to that now and checking stuff out there, which is very
that's
nice.
Yeah,
that's nice. Is somebody on Cool Frog? Who's
It's
on
cool when your older stuff starts to pick up, huh? It's a cool feeling.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, people check out the channel. That's cool. Yeah. I may have inadvertently stumbled ass backwards into the algorithm and fucking figured out how what fucking works on YouTube. Maybe I don't fucking know.
How did you do that?
I told you because okay, the stuff I sent you, that's not I've done that all the time. I didn't change anything. It's horror stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like suddenly Mike's doing fucking macrame or I'm cooking in, IRL or some shit. No, dude, it's a horror like trailer. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, like it's a fucking horror trailer. And I've been doing a couple of those now and people seem to dig them. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, fuck, I'll keep doing them. Sure. Okay. Honestly, this is me being 100% honest. I did those because I had a kind of not a writer's block, but like a creative block.
Yeah.
On the game stuff. So I was like, fuck, I need to that was just me trying to
get some stuff out. Yeah.
Yeah, get some stuff out.
Trash out. Yeah.
And it worked. It did work, but people also seemed to dig it. So I was like, oh well, fuck, okay, then yeah, keep doing more, I guess too. Sure. Sure, YouTube overlords, fuck, whatever. Here you go. Like, okay.
Oh, a tip from a buddy of mine who he does he has a social media company, you pay for him to run your social media and stuff. Mm-hmm. People think putting 85 hashtags are good. Oh, I'm gonna put a broad number of hashtags where you search any of these things, it'll pop up. When you put too many, it pushes you back.
Oh,
the algorithm, he said 5 or 6 is what you want to put. Any more than that, it starts bogging. It starts bogging down your stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
If you go over 6, it starts to just too much to fit into the tube. So if you need a visual,
that's the next channel, Scott. Crocheting with Mike. Crocheting with Mike.
I will be your your first subscriber to that.
I'll-
That sounds
I'll-
awesome.
I'll knit you a sweater, dude.
Please.
A Freddy sweater.
Listen, it's very cold in my house. Please knit me a sweater for my penis. You won't need a whole lot of yarn for that, though. Tiny,
Like a mushroom
tiny,
cut
tiny,
then?
tiny. Yeah. So Darnell, the boys and the girls, they can find you where?
You can find me at Rumble at Darnell Quigley. I have 24 followers, looking to get to 100 as soon as I can, so I can join the Rumble Creator Program. Once that happens, we will be monetized. Well, we will start receiving money from our videos. I know I said I was going to post some the last few nights. I didn't. I have 4 to post tonight.
Nice.
One my buddy sent me today. I damn near pissed myself laughing. It's a song about Dick Cheney. Fucking hilarious. I think it's called Killer Dick. Yeah, it's called Killer Dick. So that should be posted, dude. It's like I was fucking dying.
It's a
I'll
song.
have that one.
It's a
Yes,
song?
yes,
okay.
my writing partner. He does. We'll do each do separate songs and we'll do some together. But like we both do them and put them in one place.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm fucking dying, and then I'll be doing working on some more soon. Maybe tonight while I watch Nightmare on Elm Street, because that trailer got me wanting to watch it. So I have all the movies. I'm gonna watch all of them to Freddy versus Jason.
You guys are.
Oh damn.
I'm gonna watch all of those and all the Friday 13th. Then when I get to Jason X, I'll watch Freddy. I'll watch.
Oh yeah. Jason in space.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'll then watch Freddy versus Jason.
It's still the most ridiculous.
But it's such a good fucking movie. It's such a good time.
It's good. I get. Yeah, Sean.
It's a bad movie.
Sean, do you know what Jason X is? Have you heard of this, or have you ever watched it?
Isn't that like that's the 10th one, right?
It is number 10, but I'm saying the premise.
It's so stupid.
It's so fucking retarded. But have you watched it or seen it or heard it?
No, I don't watch those films.
Dude, you should.
Actually,
it's not scary.
This is not scary. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. So okay, so think aesthetically a Doctor Who episode. Kind of.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Think those aesthetics, but but Friday the 13th and Jason Voorhees in it being reanimated in the future. So go ahead, dude.
A team is sent to Earth to find the body, the DNA of Jason Voorhees.
Yes.
Don't know fucking why.
For reasons.
Yeah, for reasons. So they find the cryogenically frozen body of Jason Voorhees.
Obviously.
Not like a dude, but like the known killer of Camp Crystal Lake. They take the body back to the spaceship, and they're going somewhere with it. I forgot where. I think like the guy is kind of like Alien. The guy wants to like bring him back alive and use him as like a weapon in a war or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, like he gets they put him on like a table and like a nanomachine table, and it reanimates his body. And at some point he gets like upgraded. His mask is like metal. He's a big fucking hulking brute. The only scary part is if you watch Terminator, when the Terminator after the truck blows up and the robot's coming after her. That part of the movie gives me anxiety because like the never stopping robot. Yeah. They go to like a holodeck type chamber where like they try and trap him, and it's like two chicks. We're gonna do drugs and have sex, and like it cuts to him. He's like they're in sleeping bags. He's beating him against a tree. Just killing him, and they're like, "Ow!" Oh, they're laughing at him. It's fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah, it's
fucking
not
hilarious.
It is not scary. Like
it's a very funny movie.
Yes, it's a very funny movie.
Unintentionally.
Ironically.
Fucking Kelly Lamb.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some hot babes.
Oh
in there.
yeah. Oh yeah.
There's some babes in there, man.
There's some interesting kills, like liquid nitrogen kill. That one's pretty interesting.
That one's actually I like the way that they did that. That was actually really cool. I don't know. The effects on that. But
like when they put him on the table, the second upgrade, he gets like this fucking awesome ass knife and shit. Yeah. It's really cool. It's really stupid. Really dumb.
Yeah. It's not. This is not like scary weapons. What? No, Sean. This is not. This is the complete fucking opposite.
It's Jason in space. It's exactly how dumb as it sounds.
Yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Jumping the shark. Obviously, jumping the shark.
It's almost to tell you, Jason Goes to Hell is almost as goofy because like it begins.
Yeah.
Jason Goes to Hell begins. Jason's chasing this chick in the woods. Well, she does this like fucking ninja roll at one point. You find out she's an FBI agent. Tricked him to a place where the FBI fucking blow him up and kill him.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. That's how the movie begins.
All of that sounds incredibly gay.
It's fucking funny.
Incredibly gay and
Spaceballs or Friday 13th with Spaceballs. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like you would actually laugh at this.
You would, yeah.
like yes, you dude. Yes.
If
you
we
would.
did a watch party, you'd probably laugh. With us,
God,
you'd probably laugh.
Oh yeah, dude.
maybe one day we will. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we're gonna wrap it up there. Follow me at Third Rail Fi on YouTube, on Rumble, mostly Rumble because we're on Rumble now. And Rumble's way better than YouTube. YouTube's gay, but also at Third Rail Fi on Twitter. And yeah, I'm a sad Papa Duck. This election's got me fucking bummed right out. Oh my god.
No.
Fuck. Hey, two more years of liberal bullshit at least.
And 8 more years to get your passport.
Fuck me, man. This sucks. All right. So on that note, Mikey, I'm gonna play the outro. If you wanna kill yours
Yes.
before I do that, you little ducks are gonna go to